AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
We in the mix. We in the mix, y'all. We in the mix. Big Flea here. Solo dolo to the fellas show up. Hate watch. Detroit Pistons, Cleveland Cavaliers. Game 3. Pistons already up 2-0. They spanking them right now. Hopefully, the Cleveland Cavaliers don't roll over and die in this series. They give themselves an opportunity in this series. Hopefully, they allow us to get some rest. Allow us to sweep Philly and y'all go through a dog fight with Cleveland so we could kick our feet up and wait for one of y'all to get right. So, we're here. We're here. Appreciate everybody that's in the chat so far. I think I seen Carsino jump in here early. Did he? Cino, what up? Brooklyn PG, what up, y'all? Detroit Pistons fans, what up? PMCG 9392, what up, y'all? The youngest in charge. Trapped in the 90s, what's good? We just waiting on the beginning of this game. Like I said, Pistons, Cavs tonight, or this afternoon, rather. Appreciate all the Pistons fans tapping in. Appreciate all the family tapping in. Detroit over everybody. What up? What up, y'all? This healthy rivalry that we've built, man, it is really, really been fun. Let me just say that. I know we go back and forth. I know there's a lot of ish talk. I know there's a lot of hoop talk. We get real passionate with this thing, but at the end of the day, it's all love, it's all respect, and we just love our teams, man. So I just wanted to say that real quick before we begin to start talking about the Detroit Pistons and the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's all love. Appreciate everybody that's tapping in so far. We got OG and Fabian to be here shortly. This is a huge game. This is a huge game for this series. This will make or break this series. Just in terms of if it's going to swing left or swing right, if it's going to give the Cleveland Cavaliers an opportunity to get back into it, or if it's going to give the Detroit Pistons a real stranglehold on the series. So I'm really interested to see if the Cleveland Cavaliers come out with some energy, come out with some pop in their game. Harden absolutely has to have a wake-up type game, a wake-up type performance, and really take care of the basketball, because if he doesn't and they go down 3-0, they have zero chance to come back into this game. And as I was going through my little soliloquy, my brother shows up. Brother, how are you?
Wait, I didn't hear that.
Big Flea. Never the little one.
The biggest, y'all. What's up, Ray?
Listen to the drops. Oh, we got the Knicks rehab up. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. Fleazy. I think
What
there's
up,
here we are, all ball reaction. It's a hate watch for all you guys, all you new subscribers, all you new members, all the new viewers. This is a hate watch party. Detroit Pistons versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Got a bunch of Pistons fans in the audience, in the comments. We ready for you. Are you guys ready for the Cavs? We 3-0, Flea.
That we are.
Are they going to be 2-1?
We're in the driver's seat right now, is what they say. We're in the driver's seat. When was the last time we was up 3-0 in the series with the potential to sweep a team?
I don't want to look it up yet, right?
Has it? Hold on. Has it been in this the Brunson era? Has it been in the Leon Rose? I don't know if we could call it Tom Thibodeau because Tibbs not here no more. We got Brown, but like I would have to say the Leon Rose, Jalen Brunson, Nova Knicks era. because we had Hart, we've had Dante, we got Bridges now. Like, have we been up 3-0 yet? Before anybody checks.
We lost to
I don't think
Atlanta.
so.
We lost to Atlanta the first year with Leon Rose, right? And Julius Randle without
Right.
Mitchell Robinson.
Right.
Key words.
Yes.
I don't remember being up 3-1.
That's where that starts, y'all.
Mitch?
Well, yeah, the youngest in charge. I fully agree. That's the last time. I mean, the last time we was up 3-0, we swept Atlanta in the playoffs.
This trade. Oh, okay.
He went back there, but I think that's right. But I'm talking about within this Brunson Nova Knicks era. Have we been up 3-0 at all in any series?
No, but I think there's a lot of context with that now, because then now what? If in the Brunson era we got a sweep, a commanding lead over two teams. We kind of stumbled with this Atlanta Hawks 2026. But if this is the first time in 27 years that we swept somebody, and not just sweep, but going to the next series feeling like, yeah, we got something, baby Bubba. Who you guys playing with?
Hold on, y'all. Can we start a tally? That's number one. Can we start a tally on how many times we get a baby Bubba today? That's one. That's one, y'all. Let's start the tally. That's one.
First of all, I don't know if anyone can tell, but I know my brother better than anybody that I know on YouTube. The vocal tone is quite Isaac Hayes right now. It's very 90s R&B. Your man from Boys to Men, who was it, Mike, whatever his name is.
It's a good weekend.
I just hear a lot of, relaxation.
Slept well. Belly's full.
Till the cops come knocking.
Yo, listen. I didn't call him yet, but that is the greatest line ever. He hit with what Big Flea hit with OG Flea hit me with yesterday. He said, "Is that you?
That's you?" I peeped at it.
That was the greatest line.
Listen, my 1-2. Listen, I 1-2 out of there. You know, I'm a very private person.
You out of there, yeah. You did.
I hold people's privacy in the era of no privacy.
In the era of no privacy, right? Oh man, that was good.
Your man was out there with a little something.
What you seeing, Ray? These guys are down 2-0. I just said last night, I hope they don't turn over and die, right? Do the Cavs have an opportunity to win Game 3? They're back home. You know, what are you seeing, or what are you thinking? What type of team you going to see today from this Cleveland Cavaliers team?
Well, people don't believe me. I sense a James Harden game, one of these two games at home. It's who he is. He always does this, and I only know this because the James Harden fans always go crazy. I told you, and forget about every single other game in the series. Yeah, he cost you 4 of them, bro. You're lost, and I expect, especially when he gets criticized the way he has in the last couple of days.
Just to start the game, Duncan Robinson, 3-ball. He's played well this series.
He's outplaying James Harden.
He's played well this series.
Hold on.
K-Dot, what up, K-Dot? Mr. Vince.
He says one of my best friends, age 68, nickname is Baby Bubba from Jersey City. Are you kidding me?
Let's go, Mr. Vince.
Listen, we got an old school vibe to us, man.
Hold on. Illy C.H. James. No glasses today, baby. I ain't nervous. Don't think I ain't heard. I pay attention to what you be saying. He said Flea only wear glasses when he nervous. I'm up 3-0. What's there to be nervous about?
All right. we ain't the ones that got hold down a 4. You guys got that's called projection. You got the number one seed.
He got the joke. He got the joke. Yeah, he know what I'm talking about. He got it.
Detroit has the number one seed. Any shakiness that they show, Flea, is doubled. Is doubled. That's why the Magic series was big. Franz Wagner going down was big time for you guys. Flea owes me an apology that he refuses to give me. I'm not forcing it out of him. I was told.
How many times do I have to apologize to you?
No, you laugh. Franz Wagner's best player. What? I said, yo, dog. A lot of times I'm watching the Magic game, and Franz, he's the engine.
So what
there you go. There you go. Look at it right there. Right on cue. Right on cue. The Flea eyebrow before I could even say it. The Flea eyebrow. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I was about to lose it on you.
Yes. But before you did, I was just about to say, and here comes the Flea eyebrow and boom.
Franz Wagner. So hold on. So let me ask you a question. We about to go left, man. This is a good game going on right now. We're about to go left. Move Paolo and just go forward with Franz. What you drinking over there? Horchata? What is that?
Where is Sam Gale?
What you drinking over there? Horchata? What's that?
Mucho Espresso. You know Sam Gale coming with the Archie Bunker.
With the Archie Bunker, yeah.
This is they went to Starbucks. It's macchiato.
Macchiato. Okay. I see what you're doing over there, Ray.
I shouldn't have shouted him out. For real CEO, what's going on?
For real CEO. HB Link. What up? What up, dog?
I don't know about trading Paolo and Franz. Either one of them is too early in the game. Like Paolo has too much potential, but he has to show more, which is what we talked about. The conclusion we came to with Cade and Paolo. Like, yo, Cade is showing you I'm going to develop skills. Paolo hasn't developed the skills.
Tobias still out there working.
He's just going to go get it.
Myth, what up? I see a level of leadership and poise that Tobias. Now Tobias is a consummate professional, but the level of leadership and poise that he's showing for this younger team is kind of dope, right? I'm not gonna lie. Like, especially how he's contributed now to a 60-win team. Tobias has been a part of contributing to a 60-win team. That's how you add like winning attitude, winning flavor to your resume. He might not have championships. He might not, be the guy that you say, oh, he's a franchise-changing guy, but he's a piece that's gonna help you win. This team is 60 wins. That's a lot.
So Duncan Robinson has the most 3-point field goals made for an undrafted player. Second was who?
Duncan Robinson. Give me again.
Has the most 3-point field goals made for an undrafted player.
Ever?
Yes.
Like ever?
I think it's in the postseason, excuse me. Number 2 is very close to home. You don't speak highly of him in retrospect, almost ever.
I know. I know. I'm about to go home and go buy a car right from his spot. I'm gonna go over on Hillside and go. I'm gonna go support my son.
What if he knows you?
He don't know me. Not yet.
No, but to him, no.
No.
He's gonna grow you from his
we
depths.
We heard what you said. We heard what you, Jay. We heard what you said about me. Yeah, Duncan Robinson and our guy John Starks.
I was not a John Starks fan.
I love John. I still love John. I'm just saying, like, as an adult in retrospect, I gotta stop acting like John was anywhere near Michael. Like, we acted like John was about to stop Michael. It's like, come on, man. But that's how we acted. You see what OG says? He's telling the truth. In retrospect, in the 90s, we literally thought we had a chance.
94 was the only year we thought that. Every other year, I'm just sitting there looking at Michael Jordan
that's minus Michael. and Dream gave us everything we could handle and more. Like
the only reason why I remember that the Rockets started that year 15-0 because it was like, oh, this is the best team in the league. And then they still didn't finish in the number 1 seed, which was weird, right? They finished second.
Who finished
Was
one?
that Donovan Mitchell? The Rockets? I don't think they finished number 1.
Who finished one?
Either Seattle. Yeah, because that's the same year Seattle got bounced by the 8 seed.
Denver in the first round. Nah.
Yes, because the year before Jordan won.
That's Phoenix that had the 60 wins.
Yes,
year, right?
And Seattle was in the playoffs against Phoenix, and they had an ill game.
Yeah,
right?
They had a great series.
Yes,
ill series.
That's
before Seattle changed the jerseys.
Yes, the green joint, and that's the only reason why I remember it, because that quote was so ill to me. I'm like, oh, we get to see this before games.
Oh, the Tacoma Dome. I always thought
I got family out there.
I thought that arena was always ill.
It looked crazy.
It had a little hazy fog over the it looked ill. It always looked ill to me. When they went to the Key Arena and they changed the colors and they got the little
trash
dark green with the wine color. It was I didn't like it.
The Rockets, when they changed to the similar thing with different colors, terrible.
When the Rockets did the pinstripes with the rocket, that was fire.
That was the Yao Ming shirts. That was the Yao Ming.
Yeah, but that's right before that. That's like right at the end of the Clyde and Dream and Sam. Like
those pinstripes.
The pinstripe joints with the big rocket.
I stand corrected.
Catino Mobley and franchise.
I stand corrected.
Those was pinstripes.
Fire. I'm out of my mind right now. Pinstripe. These Cleveland jerseys, when they first came out, with fire.
These are doodle.
I thought it was fire with LeBron. Yo,
these joints always been doodle, right?
I thought they were fire.
I don't like these joints.
It didn't hit like Carmelo's Denver joints. Carmelo's Denver was crazy
with the powder blue joint. I went and got me one.
They were sick.
Those was hard.
I thought the white one was crazy.
The yellow, the powder blue with the yellow.
Yeah, Tobias. Ooh, Donovan Mitchell got them. I saw a clip with pulls up was a block.
I got 16-13.
So do I.
Oh, good pass. Jalen Duren at the rim. They can't go down 3-0, man. They go down 3-0. Call this thing a wrap. Wrap this thing up. D Suavo, thank you, bro. Always love your stream, guys. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing you. AllBall TV. D Suavo 4. Appreciate you, D Suavo.
D Suavo.
That's ill.
No, D Suazo.
Nah, that's D Suazo. I'm sorry.
D Suazo.
I can't read like Fabian now. My fault.
Yeah. But D Suazo is still.
Nah, D Suazo is still
ill. What year? You were born in 76. You were tagging up buildings since 87. D Suazo. You kidding me, Flake?
Yeah, that sound like
that man was breakdancing on top of cardboard.
He did some fire joint on the side of the train. He did some fire joint.
D
Suazo. What? I like that. D Suazo.
He used to tag up and put a crown at the end of his name.
Yeah. Fire joint. Yeah.
Swayze. Look, 86.
Yeah. I love
Come on. Cleveland so lame for them shirts.
Jermaine Harris, what up, boy?
Pistons. Really
hey, hold on now. Cal Tone 313. We love y'all Pistons fans now, but we will never be Pistons fans. Don't you ever play with us. Are you crazy? Don't you play with us. What up, Cal Tone? Mr. Pierce, what up, dog? Yo, Aaron, don't start your stuff already.
What's Aaron talking about? Fellas was good. Please show some respect. No. I show a lot of respect to the Pistons. I just let my co-hosts do the New York job. Sweep you guys out of here.
Yeah, man.
I say that after having a video going viral, laughing hysterically for 2 hours straight. Please, they were done. They were donezo. They were cooked. Magic had you on the ropes, man.
Yo, they had him out of here, man. I'm so mad that they still floundering around in our comment section, thumping their chest. They walked them down.
Yo, Tenaj said, "Can we get a score?" It's 18-13. It's 18-13. Detroit is up by 5. They look like they're winning handily. I'm sorry. They like the way Cade is getting the ball to Durant. Duncan Robinson, he's still continuing to outplay the James Harden watch. Flea, this guy has so many games apparently with more turnovers than field goals made. Playoff games at that. 1 of 1 from the field. He's hit. He got 2 assists, 1 foul. So I don't see any turnovers so far for James Harden. Who got 3 fouls? James. Oh, I'm about to say he got 3 points. Okay. What's your overall thing? I didn't really hear your opinion about James Harden. You know mine. I almost quit watching basketball from him, or maybe I'm forgetting. Is this more of an indictment on the guy and his career, or is it, what are your thoughts on him?
Keith Bird, thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. Bro, come on, bro. Come on, brother. We had these conversations offline for years. For years, bro. I tell you this story all the time. Moved down to Houston in 2014.
Jarrett Allen and one.
And yeah, that was nice. Moved down to Houston in 2014. The literal height and around the exact moment when James Harden came to the Houston Rockets. So I was locked in and watching his time here. And don't get me wrong, Houston was a playoff team all the time. 50-win team. You was always going to find him in the playoffs. But just in terms of watching him play basketball, dog, it was a tough watch because he was so ball dominant. Appreciate you, Mr. Pierce. He was so ball dominant. And it was so hard to watch because it just didn't resemble basketball. It just resembled a manipulation of calling and how the game was called and manipulating defenses. It just went back to what I was saying yesterday. What happened to just killing your matchup? What happened to just seeing somebody in front of you and saying, you're not better than me or you can't stop me. I'm going to kill you for 48 minutes or until the coach changes the matchup. What happened to that? He wasn't doing that. It just became this tough style to watch. And as he's gotten older, as he's gotten fatter, as he's gotten slower, like all of these things have happened. All of these things have happened where now that style of basketball is just not a good watch. And it doesn't resort into positive plays. Like, okay, this play right here where he kicked it out. He's capable of doing that. Right now, he's got 3 assists. 3 points and 3 assists.
But who was guarding him there?
Right.
I'm sorry, right. I cut off your whole. I was not bored with your soliloquy. I was totally
because I just looked up and he got an assist off of a dribble drive. But at this stage, you're slower. You're not as well in shape. You're not as quick, right? Because being fast and being quick, 2 different things. It's just he needs to use his smarts and his professionalism, but he doesn't. He's still trying to bait calls and think he can still beat his man one-on-one. And I don't think he's that player anymore. And it's resulting to him turning the basketball over. It's resulting to him not making good decisions. It's just an ugly way of looking at the game. So
and I think as Jarrett Allen,
Good.
Does he have 4
Good.
straight points or 5?
Good.
Who's that? Here we go. Dennis Schroeder and Dennis Jenkins.
That's what we want. That's what we want. And Tyson over there, like, you better stop playing, little boy.
But of course, Dennis Schroeder's in the middle of all this.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyson's just laughing.
I mean,
you gotta respect
the Cavs need that.
Yes.
You see where Donovan Mitchell was when the dust up was happening. He just watching from afar.
Oh, I love when just player after player after player is mentioned. That what happened?
He's a great player, bro.
Who?
Let's just Donovan Mitchell. Like, just stop the noise. Stop.
Once again.
I'm misrepresenting your point, right? That's what I'm doing, right?
Number one. Number two.
Whatever, man.
We wouldn't talk about them if they weren't great players.
At some point, I can't be wrong in representing you. How can I always be wrong in misrepresenting your point? That just means I don't listen, right?
Is that a question?
That's what you're telling me? I'm asking you a question. That just means I don't listen, right?
Is that a question? What is the question?
Yes. How can I always misrepresent what you're saying? How is that? So I must always be wrong in quoting what you say, right?
I wouldn't say always.
Whatever, Ray.
I would think. I think there's some times where you do represent them the right way.
Okay. Let's not get off track.
I'm on track. I'm on track. I think there are some times where you don't know when. You don't know when. You want to know when? But I digress.
Yeah, digress, man. Whatever, man.
I think, in all seriousness, it's when you bring up which one was a point to K Dot. What is the point for K Dot? To go back to your old point, then this is a tough A German. I don't know if he really is tough. I just like that he's an agitator. But I don't think you would misrepresent what I said about Donovan Mitchell. Because at some point, what does great mean? Like, even with James Harden, you can't deny his greatness. Donovan Mitchell was never on James Harden's level, right? This is an MVP candidate for several years, 6th man of the year.
MVP, not MVP candidate. He was an MVP,
right? See, and now a lot of times with me, I tend to point to somebody who was not just the winner of said award, but if you were a candidate that many times, is more impressive. Tim Duncan never won a Defensive Player of the Year. Can't tell me he's far behind Mutombo. You can't, right? Because of how many times and the candidacy represents that. But Donovan Mitchell doesn't ever represent, anywhere near the stature of a James Harden. Damn near face of the league. So that level of greatness, that doesn't mean that you have to be that great at basketball to be considered great. Is Devin Booker great? Yeah. Is Donovan Mitchell great? Yeah. But once we start comparing them to their contemporaries, comparing Donovan Mitchell to a Brunson, that was my problem. Like, bro, this guy, I love what you said about James Harden and trying to force the issue and not using his smarts, because he was doing that since he was in his prime. When the playoffs started, Flea always says, you take steps. And every time we went to the step of the playoffs, it's like, you still trying to force that? They're not giving you those calls. How are you not adjusting? Is there a lack of IQ there? Has there always been? Just because you're able to...
But I think one could argue that Harden is a high IQ player. One could easily argue that. Go ahead.
I could high IQ. He has an IQ. I think he's good. But then
I think in Harden's prime, you could say that he was a high level IQ player
in the regular season. You can pass
For
that
sure.
test. You
For
get a
sure.
99. You get an A in the regular season.
For sure.
Come playoff
For
time.
sure. For sure.
We turn
Playoff
up that test. Now what? These are questions. What you say? Answer the question. What's please?
Answer the tough question.
Answer the tough questions. And ain't no tougher than the playoff. And he meets the resistance with and repeating the same attempt. And it's like, bro, that's not how it's not working.
Mm-hmm.
How are you still trying the same thing? Donovan Mitchell, it's not working. We've seen so many times. For me, last year, I'm gonna say that was in the first round in this series. That's what we were so happy about what Rick Brunson did for his son. But we go, yo, bro, you still trying that? That's what was so frustrating about Game 2 against the Pistons last year. Nah, Fade, what are you talking about? He can't keep trying that. We're trying to win, and it's like, yo, it's not that you're wrong. That was an example of I don't think we were misrepresenting each other. You were misrepresenting me. It was a fight of you can't possibly think this is how you win basketball, Fabian. What are you talking about? This goes against all your favorite players of all. What are you doing? And it was like, no, but the rest of the team ain't showing up. So how is this guy going to think otherwise? And now that we have the rest of the team, wait a minute. No more defense for you, Brunson. What are we doing? Why are you still playing that way? You're not going to win like that. You're going to go beat James Harden. I don't want that. We didn't want that for Jalen Brunson for every reason. Now, we fell in love with him as a basketball player. And James Harden, when is he show to me a high IQ adjusts really well at every level? Not just, maybe that's why I turn you off because I say he doesn't have a high IQ. You have to have a high IQ to win a damn MVP. Wait a minute.
I think he's a very, very smart basketball player, which is why it pisses me off when he doesn't make smart plays. He doesn't make smart decisions. Like, this is a guy that led the league in scoring and assist, right? So, I think that he's proven. Ooh, ripped him. Okay, Karras. Just ripped him.
Baby food. And he tore the rim off the backboard, damn near.
Yeah.
Jesus. Wait, what? Evan Mobley did all that shaking and baking for what? He's a guy that's starting to. He's going to get on my ish list, Flea.
They get swept. He's going to get. They'll talk about starting to think about moving him.
We've seen reports that traded him for Giannis. He's that's low IQ to me. Has he? I'm going to run into Beef Stew, who weighs 100 more pounds than me. Congratulations, Evan Mobley. You made a dummy decision. LeVert, do you practice that shot? K with the rebound. Jesus.
Get a timeout. 30-27. Detroit's up 3. He really just ripped Dennis Schroeder. Give me that. And I'm going to play around on the rim. Karras in there getting after it on defense.
Max Strus just looks like he's going to be outmatched on every possession. So when he does something ill, it's like, damn, salute to you, brother, because I didn't expect you to do that ever. I know he's a decent player, Flea. I'm stereotyping right now. He does not look like he should be decent.
That's a great word. Decent player. Decent player. Decent.
You got to start using that more often.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure.
Like Diawara is a decent talent at this point. He has decent skills, I should say. He has a lot of talent, decent skills. Jane Doe, what's going on, Jane Doe?
Jane Doe, what up, Jane Doe?
Man, let me behave. I'm just gonna pull a picture up just to see her hair. I like her hair. But yeah, man. Guess we're done with the James Harden talk.
There you go.
Not sure, like in James Harden's having a decent game. Have you seen anything about Donovan Mitchell and James Harden that give you the impression they got chemistry? We talk about every team and their superstars. We always question their chemistry. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Brunson Cat, Giannis when he had Dame. But Cleveland doesn't get any questions about this nastiness. Schroeder for three ties the game, 30 all, 115 to go in the first quarter.
It's a big shot from Schroeder. Schroeder brings a little nastiness to this team. Like they need that. Because they don't have it. They don't have any guy on this team that's gonna get after it, muck some things up, dust it up a little bit. It's just not. Like Evan Mobley a lot. He's not gonna do that. Jared Allen, like him a lot. He's not gonna do that.
That's a lot of money on the table.
Right, but when you're playing against guys like Duran, when you're playing against guys like Isaiah Stewart, Paul Reed, when you're playing against these type of guys, the dirty work guys, the rough and rugged guys, the guys that don't really care about getting a hard foul or a flagrant. They don't really care about that. These other niggas, these other cats, I don't know, man.
Donovan Mitchell just did some crazy dribble step back three. I don't think there's anything consistent enough with Cleveland.
Ooh, good block.
And I feel the same way about Philly. Jesus, Evan. Philly doesn't have anything consistent in their offense. I don't think they have a real number one that they go to.
Who?
Like Philly, 76ers. Like
Philly,
I don't think
Philly in a rough spot right now. Like I know we Knicks fans and all that type of stuff, but I'm just taking a look at them over the last. They're in a rough spot. Philly? I don't know if they just hit a wall after climbing back down 3-1, but they do not look like remotely competitive in this series against us. And maybe I'm talking too early, but these first three games, I don't care about the scores. We've won the games, and I haven't felt weary at all about the Knicks in those games. Like when we're in the games, obviously before game 3, like I told you, I came up here. I was like, I don't know what we're gonna do without OG. But that they proved to me last night that this is different. We just better than them at this point.
Who on Philadelphia looks like they want to win?
Nobody, right? Even Maxi's spirit looks a little like taken down. It doesn't even look like that. I'm ready to take this series and possibly get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Maxey don't even look like that. So
I just see
obviously not Embiid. Paul George playing decent. Paul George playing decent in spots. You can't get a full 48 minutes out of him.
So how do you, like, as the coach? I don't feel like there's enough real confrontation going on. Paul George is way too comfortable. Embiid is way too comfortable being the same Embiid, and Tyrese Matt. Like, if I'm the coach, I'm saying, you know what, Embiid, you playing too many games. I don't care if we lose, if we get swept. This offense revolves around Tyrese Maxey. He tries. I don't think Tyrese Maxey doesn't try. I think he flies around. I think he's limited in skills, and it's not developed. But at least I know he's giving it his all. And you are a cancer, Embiid. Paul George is a cancer. You guys it's the same game every time. We're going to play that whole, I love the lifestyle more than and they know they love the lifestyle more than they actually love basketball, right? And they know how to play. Ever since I discovered I rediscovered this term, it made me think about life and the internet a lot differently. The internet has allowed people to learn how to be double agents. Donnie Brasco's out here. You copy what's real. You copy it, you impersonate it really well. But then when it's time for that test that we talked about, like you said, answering the tough questions, and you see them in playoff time or whatever it is, they get caught up because you a double agent. You ain't real. You're not what you appear to be. And there's a lot of people that I come across in life that I feel that way about. And I know just how to rock them to sleep. But the thing is, the Paul Georges of the world, he knows how to rock us to sleep, or the fans in general, and get $50 million. The Clippers say you could get out of here. We ain't giving you that. Bad enough we got to deal with Kawhi.
They're gonna clip that. They're gonna clip that, Ray.
What's that?
What you just said. They're gonna clip that.
That was dope.
Not rock on this. They're gonna clip that. They're gonna clip that.
Sometimes I really don't really realize what I'm saying. I'm just talking to my brothers.
But I'll talk to you later about who they is. But they gonna clip that. Look at his face. It's good. It's good. It's good. Trust me, it's good. It's good.
Dude, Flea knows I'm paranoid, man.
I know.
Don't ever, anybody who knows me, if you start any text message or any conversation where I gotta talk to you, but don't get mad. I gotta talk to you in a second. It is 2026. We have too many forms of communication to tell me you gotta talk to me, bro. Either call me or don't. 30-32, Cleveland's coming back, y'all.
Set a screen.
Yes, Junk is in charge. They be stressing me, man. I get paranoid easily. K to the basket. They didn't give him that call? That wasn't a foul?
Sam Gill, what up, Sam?
A cancer to me is a guy like A.J. Brown in football. He's on the Eagles?
They're trading him if he hasn't been traded already.
Okay. Was T.O. a cancer, or that was, team obliterated? Everybody hated the fact that Skip Bayless was saying something that was real. But we at with it. Yeah, Flea. Yeah, look, I've been trying to trick a Flea all afternoon. But he's so cloud nine.
Yeah, listen, I
love this dude. I love this guy right now. Oh my God. You guys don't understand. This guy's amazing.
Yo, listen.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I would say this, bro. T.O. was tough to have in the locker room, no question. But certain teams, the talent outweighed that. Like in Philly, all that nonsense that was going on in Philly, yeah. T.O. was out there on a broken leg after it in the Super Bowl. Like, so, like certain
Donovan Mitchell, Donovan McNabb was not ready.
Yeah, different. Like,
whoa, that wasn't a travel Flea? Dog, no, that last step was crazy. He hopped from the top of the key and then hopped again at the end.
1, 2. No, 1, 2. That was it.
Yeah. Oh, the
1, 2.
Oh, that last drip, that was sick.
That drag, yeah. Ha. Lay.
Are you allowed to slide like that?
That was a bit of a slide. That was a tough bucket.
Step, side to side. That was a very tough
Let me
bucket. See you do the love line.
It's a very, very tough bucket.
So Paul George is a fraud. But you were on to something else, though. 34-30. Cleveland is up against these Pistons.
Oh, guys, just to let y'all know, I will be departing at halftime.
Really?
OG will be stepping in at some point. So
These guys have great communication because ain't nobody telling me nothing. But I'm being for the whole game. Yup.
We'll be departing. I'm gonna be painting the town red today, shaking a little tail feather,
Dun, 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 dun,
culminating
dun.
the B-Day week nicely.
That was a cool song. Shake yourself, brother. That was okay.
Whack.
It was whack because I'm thinking of
Whack.
It was whack. I was thinking of Nelly and oh 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 oh.
What's that? Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge. That song was fire.
Fire. Parties with you having me.
Oh, you definitely look like one of them dudes. Oh, please, definitely a Jagged Edge type dude. Oh,
hey, K-Dot, leave me alone. K-Dot said I'm on celebrity time. Leave me alone, bro.
Sam Gill says Fabian because you a worker, not okay. I really want to know who Sam Gill is at this point because she be coming at me with just the most.
Aren't you Bunker's daughter? I love Sam.
Fabian, you need to let Flea finish the story about T.O. I was listening to you interrupt him with nonsense.
Leave me alone. I was trying to get out of there.
About T.O.?
Yes, I was trying to get out of there.
So, I'm not a boss, Sam Gill. Damn. It was Donovan. No, I didn't interrupt him with nonsense. I got mistaken with. I said Donovan. I meant to say Donovan McNabb, and Donovan Mitchell made a move. It wasn't my nonsense. Oh, you know what? You're right. Because you're right. Flea's gonna think it's nonsense. I call everything a travel. But T.O. in Philly was big time because Donovan McNabb did not show out. For T.O. to come out the way that he did off of like a horse collar tackle and he's split his leg in half.
Were you watching football at that time?
Oh, heavy. That's one of the greatest. Nobody will say this. What McNabb and T.O. had was one of the greatest. Was as far as duos go in football history. It's one of the greatest chemistry that we've seen between a quarterback and a wide receiver. And McNabb is not even a top 50 quarterback of all time.
Top 50, damn.
He's not even top 50. He's damn near. Yeah, that's 50. How much I feel about him. Yeah, he's not even 50. But T.O. brought he elevated a lot of people's games, and you saw when he went to where do they trade T.O. to from Philly?
50? Not wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, he ain't top 50.
Hold on, 50. Hold on. Slow down, cowboy.
He ain't. We ain't even gonna go with the GOATs.
Nah,
there's like 15 of those. He's not even.
There's like 10 to 15 that I don't think you can argue with.
Right.
Like that are like there. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Go ahead. No. It's not even a conversation for me, Flea. If you're gonna entertain it, I'll listen. I'm gonna go like this.
No. But Donovan McNabb doesn't get in the class of certain guys. Like there's a top 5 to 8 quarterbacks that you can't touch. There's nobody, not nobody. But I think if you get to 15, then you start getting questionable. Around 12, 13, 14, 15, there's more of a debate around those guys than there are with the 5 to 8.
Brady, Montana, Marino.
Done.
Steve Young didn't play long enough. Peyton Manning.
Done.
John Elway.
Done.
I'll even say Jim Kelly. I don't know if he's top 15, but
that's fine. I'll put him there. That's fine. Not dragging your team, but getting your team to 4 Super Bowl. That's not an easy thing to do.
Johnny Unitas and them, and Johnny Unitas has a different.
that's
Even who
for
was the
me, I don't
quarterback?
even know if I
Who was the Dallas quarterback in the 70s? Starback?
even Starback, but even Bradshaw gets questioned by some of the guys. He's
I
got the
do too.
numbers, he got the number of ring, but just who he was as a quarterback.
I do. I
The
question
same
Bradshaw.
question, the same questioning that Eli Manning gets.
Yes.
It's not as loud for Bradshaw, but it's very similar.
Yes. Because he didn't play in this era. So he doesn't get the backlash. He doesn't get the social media backlash. Nobody cares about Terry Bradshaw, really. People who care about Terry Bradshaw are mad old and in a different part of the country. There's no disrespect, but because he was before Barkley, Bradshaw on an NFL on Channel 5 was getting the most money. So, who else
Yeah,
is in this conversation?
MJ Spiders is hooping right now.
It like this guy's had a better career than McNabb, and I don't know if in his prime he was necessarily better. Stafford. And I'm not watching football like that, but
Matthew is better than
right.
better than
Pat Mahomes.
better
He's
than
not.
me.
He's,
I mean,
he's
there's
gonna
a
be
bunch of quarterback right now. We could ring off a string of quarterbacks right now. Lamar better. Burrow
the McNabb.
better. Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if Lamar Jackson is better than Donovan McNabb.
He's better.
I'm not. He's Donovan McNabb is a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson. He can out of that pocket. What's this? What happened?
No, I'm sorry. We got. I don't know if you could see the chat. OG just texted in and said Caitlin Clark lost with the middle finger.
Where did you see that? Because you looked up. That's crazy.
I'm watching the game, but the alert came through, and I saw OG
with the middle finger. You got Lamar is better than McNabb. I don't know about that. I don't know if Lamar Jackson can play in Donovan McNabb's era and be relevant. He can't throw like Donovan. McNabb has a better arm, and his arm was kind of off.
I think he's a better all around quarterback though.
No, I disagree with that. He's more of a running back. McNabb can do what Lamar Jackson does,
but you don't watch Lamar.
I watch enough to see that his arm is trash. I know from
his arm is a lot better than people give him credit for. It ain't no cannon like Mike Vick. It ain't Vick, but
even Vick, I let AllBall get his thing off with Michael Vick, but Michael Vick's not a top 15, 20 quarterback of all time. He can't quarterback. He was okay. Once you put pressure on him, it was like, uh-oh. And that's a guy who relied, like what he did his first couple years in the league is not talked about enough. When he went to Lambeau Field, got a victory for the first time in 60 years. Nobody ever won in Lambeau.
Vic was insane, but
I'm off base, Jesse. Okay. You got Lamar. Lamar can not just throw
nice, bro.
Not just throw the ball. This went from a TO conversation to McNabb and Lamar Jackson. Not just throw the ball, quarterback. Like the same way you be drilling Brunson about being a point guard. Your job is to run that offense. Lamar Jackson can run an offense better than McNabb.
For me, I think he's head and shoulders better than Donovan McNabb.
Okay. So you got him there above McNabb, and I'm not even arguing for him. Oh, yeah. Ed McNabb, PMCG, thank you very much. I don't think McNabb, he's a guy that could battle the GOATs and then somehow not be one. Yes. He's having a classic against your favorite. Oh, Kurt Warner. Better than McNabb.
Kurt around.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, some may say he's the most talented, but
Rodgers?
Yeah, I always say that's kind of overblown. Rodgers was great, but
I think he is the most talented. I used to say that without knowing other people said it.
Yeah. That's widely said, that just straight up arm talent and talent from the position.
Right. And I think he's proof. When you argue him versus Brady, he's that's the proof right there when you go, okay, well, why didn't you get it done like Brady? There's certain things about Brady that you lack. Like it feels like people will follow Brady before you. And there's something to that with being a quarterback that's beyond the point guard. It's more so what a point guard used to be in basketball, I believe. I think when you talk about playing, not sound like John Madden. You talk about football, there's some is I always say this: sports are a simulation of war, and football is the closest thing to it, or it used to be. Not this pity pack garbage you got going on today, but you following McNair. I don't know if you following Aaron Rodgers before Tom Brady. Like I don't, but he's still in this top 10, top 15 conversation.
It's a good look. It's a good pass. That's how you're gonna win games. If Harden just take care of the basketball.
You got damn, I just had a name. Not Boomer Esiason. Is it Boomer Esiason I'm thinking of?
Cool.
McNair's better than Boomer?
Boomer was cool. Boomer had great years in Cincinnati. Yeah.
I gotta look back more. He just seems like a real. I can't call him like what they say about Trent Dilfer. He's not that. He's that, and with talent, with more talent. Because he had a rocket. Boomer could, like I wouldn't say Jeff George is better than McNabb. That's disrespectful. You know who I'm starting to put more respect on that name throughout the year? Because I used to just totally squat and trash him. I'll give him more respect.
Oh, Ray Allen. You love this kid, Sam Merrill. You was the first one to tell me about this kid. Who?
I watched one video with Tim Legler and I was trying to gas him up. The what I call him the red rooster. He's okay. Like he's not even okay. Sam Merrill is very disappointing to me. He said, "You the first guy that ever told me about this guy." And oh,
you see that? That was a tough shot he hit.
No, I saw the shot. I saw Durant try to throw Allen through the bottom of the screen. Fabian, no perennial Pro Bowl QB had a worse receiving core than McNabb. His receivers were ASS outside those 1 to 1.25 years with TO. That's might be a good point, Jesse, because I can't name them. I used to hate his wide receivers. I used to pick them on Madden. They were garbage. They were trash. He did have, was that Westbrook, Brian Westbrook? One of the greatest running backs that couldn't stay healthy.
He was coming out the backfield, though.
He was crazy. James Thrash. Oh, my God. Terrible. Pinkney. Now I'm thinking about it. What's his name? Pinkney or Pinkney? Not Ed Pinkney.
Not Ed Pinkney. That's basketball.
Not Ed Pinkney. It starts with a P, though. You know what I'm talking about, Jesse. I don't want to look it up. It starts with a P, though. You know what I'm talking about, Jesse. He's right. Jesse's right, man. His receiving core was trash. Yeah, bummage. Damn. I might have to forgive McNabb for that. Yes. Todd Pinkston. And they call him Stinkston. Yes. Freddie Mitchell. Garbage. Sam Gale. All right. I might have to put some respect on Donovan McNabb's name, Flea.
I mean, that's what I said. I don't know about top 15, no, but he's not top 50. I don't know about that, bro.
I might stand corrected.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
So in this era, I'm trying to be respectful, but in this era is so trash. Stafford was not a top 10 in his prime. He wasn't no top 10 quarterback. And now he's like regarded as the epitome of he's a, what do you call it when you call him a fundamental quarterback? What do they call him?
Game manager.
Yes. Tom Brady is the ultimate game manager.
But Cam makes it sound so nasty when Cam says it. Cam's terrible when he says it.
But Cam got some nerve because he was never a game manager. And at the very least, as a quarterback, you have to be one. And that's what I didn't like about that. He just happened to go flame homegirl that was gassed up on ESPN for some reason. Flea, would you ever admit to us if you ever got crossed over crazy in your career and got them ankles broke? Just a question from the fans. You don't got to be honest at all. Flea is pretty honest, man. He'll tell you. He just tell you got dunked on by who?
Danny Green.
But is that like a humble brag?
Humble brag?
Yeah, I got dunked on by Danny Green, who was 6'6" in 9th grade. Oh, okay. No, tell us when David Baritano yammed it on you and took your girl in the same game.
I just sent Fabian a couple clippings. Fabian don't acknowledge shit. I just send Fabian random things every now and then when things pop up every now and then, and I send it to him. He don't never really acknowledge it. He don't say nothing. I just send him things that pop up in my memories, or send things that people send me every now and then. The biggest. I just send it to him. He doesn't, look, guys. He doesn't even like it. He doesn't heart it. K-Dot. He doesn't do anything, bro. I send him things sometimes. He doesn't even acknowledge me, and it's some pretty good stuff.
Oh, you know what? We going there. What? I send you text messages and you don't acknowledge me. We gonna fight on camera.
Don't do this, man. I'm sorry.
No problem. Doesn't even acknowledge it.
No, Sam Gill. I was never on my way to the NBA. Never, ever. I was never that good. Not even close. Not even close. I can laugh at my own self, and I don't take myself that serious. I played at a pretty decent high level, but no, NBA, not even close. I had a 2020 game, K-Dot, sent him the newspaper clipping. He didn't even like, oh, that's fire, Flea. He didn't even do nothing. Terrible, man.
You know, some people just...
It's all right, right? It's
no problem. Good. I know we're going there. We're going there.
It's all right, right?
I know we're going there. Yo, zoom in on your phones, ladies and gentlemen. We're going there.
That's a whole newspaper clipping too. And Ray, remember the story I told you? This is how people don't know I'm not lying. Remember the story I told you about Kyle Neptune, right? Look at the bottom of this newspaper clipping. Who's playing for Brooklyn Friends?
Kyle Neptune.
What did I tell? I see. Flea don't lie, baby. Flea don't lie, baby.
Was he your arch nemesis, or that was just one game?
That was one game. That was a scrimmage.
Hold on, but didn't we just see him on what bench is he on?
Charlotte. Did we see him in Charlotte? Somewhere. Yeah. And the youngest in charge. Let me tell you something about that episode, right? I was the one. That's funny. That's funny.
That is ill.
That's funny. Fabian Felix.
Yo, hold on. You don't understand. You don't understand. Go ahead, because you was just saying something.
No, I was saying to the youngest in charge. He was
hold on,
talking
what am I
about
doing?
that. He was talking about 22 points, 22 rebounds, baby. Nah, I didn't wrestle. I only wrestled
after post game. That's when you wrestled. Yeah, you wrestled unauthorized, unofficially wrestled. I had a team, all right. Yeah, I had a squad. Yeah, I had a squad.
Oh man. But no, I was telling the youngest in charge, he was talking about that clip that Joe Budden played on his podcast about him getting a triple-double in the game. I was the one, remember Fabian? I was the one, I told you, I was the one that clipped up the clip from the podcast. Big shout out to Pooh, Basketball Heads. If y'all don't follow Basketball Heads, go check out Basketball Heads on Instagram. He does a great job of New York City
YouTube.
basketball and on YouTube.
He
Basketball Heads.
He got an ill interview with what's homeboy that was in high school with LeBron. He was like #1 in New York.
Oh, Lenny Cook. Lenny Cook.
He got an ill interview.
Pooh has a million interviews with a bunch of different guys. Every hooper in New York City that you ever come across, Glenn Harden has sat down with him, and I clipped that up and I tagged Joe on it on Twitter, and that's how Joe got the clip, and he took that clip and played that clip on the podcast. So I was the one that had tagged him on it and was like, "Yo, Joe, is this real?" Because they got the dude on here. His teammate was on there talking about Joe to Pooh on Basketball Heads podcast about how Joe was nice at one point and shit. I clipped it up and sent it to him. So that was pretty cool.
Okay, Joe was nice.
Nah. Joe Budden.
Yeah, Joe Budden, yeah. I don't believe it.
He wasn't nice, right?
I mean, like, what's nice? I had a jumper. What's nice? In New York, nice means you got a handle. People, anytime you got a handle, everybody, oh, he's nice. Then I go, yeah, but he can't hit a layup. He can't shoot.
Can't shoot. Yeah.
He'll cut me up. All right, go to the basket, put a hand. You can't no layup. You don't like pressure. Then he starts trying to bully you. Call their friends onto the court. Like, oh, bro, get out of here, man.
I'm 6'2", Sam. I'm 6'2".
I'm not.
Fabian can attest to that.
Oh, I thought he was 6'3". He looks 6'3". I'll tell you that much. From my vantage point, he looks 6'3".
Somebody clip this up and tell SO I want the head up, one-on-one. Clip it up, MJ. I want the head up. Play me one-on-one, nigga. Because he be popping it. Sorry. Excuse me, y'all. He be popping it.
Look, when the ball players get locked in. Oh, he was nice.
Game 7. He gonna front and act like, who is that? I don't know him. You don't need to know me. Lace up. You don't need to know me.
You don't know, get to know.
You don't need to know me. Lace up.
Flea 50-40, Cleveland.
Cleveland up 10 right now.
Home cooked meal.
They just getting stops and they're active. Look at the defense that Harden just played on Cade. Tough basket, but at least he's playing defense.
Now, this is where Cade, because it feels like Detroit can't get anything going outside of Cade. And if the X factor is going to be Tobias Harris, you got to let him play one-on-one and just help the way they just did on that. Too much, Evan. Calm down, Evan.
Nothing. Go ahead, Duncan. Duncan got a dunk, and Donovan Mitchell didn't even make a play for him to stop, make a play at him at the rim. Duncan Robinson got a fast break dunk, and Donovan Mitchell didn't even make a play at him.
Where was he on the screen?
I guess trying to prevent him from Duncan from passing to Tobias Harris, which you got to stunt at that position. He didn't even stunt. He was okay. Look. Donovan Mitchell was glued to Tobias Harris. Why are you glued to him?
You have to, because it's 2-on-1. It's already a disadvantage. Your job is guard the ball handler in transition, bro.
Stop the ball.
Stop the ball. Thank you. That's how you say it.
It's simple. Yeah, stop the ball. I don't even understand.
Well, at least make an
attempt. Stunt a little bit. Something. He didn't even stunt. He just had a clear line drive.
He has a poor defensive IQ, and that.
Oh, for really, sure. It hasn't got better.
Right. And I was gonna say earlier when I said
that's right. That's right, Aaron. And Harden didn't run back either. It was terrible transition defense.
What a revelation. James Harden doesn't run it back. Oh, and you tripped him, Durant. Calm down.
Yeah, calm down, dirty.
Now, we did say Will the Thrill, what's going
What
on?
up?
Yeah, Durant had to stay still. He got a second foul now. He was in major foul trouble in the Orlando series. Cleveland hasn't been putting enough pressure on Durant.
And Weddy.
Donovan Mitchell loves that step back, man. And when he hits it, it looks clean.
They playing defense.
He looks locked in today, though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh,
Bink.
but Max Strus, Mr. Decent, Mr. Decent, forces Cade Cunningham to turn the ball over. Cleveland is rocking right now. Shout out to what's my man's name, Drew Carey. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. What?
Drew
that was a funny show.
That was a funny show. Why did they have Duncan Robinson on him? Oh, Jared Allen, put him in the rim.
No, they keep switching them. Whoever excuse me? Yeah. Whoever is Duncan Robinson is guarding, they finally figured out. Let's go pick Donovan Mitchell's man. Let me set a screen so they'll switch. And they're doing a terrible job of fighting over the screen to stay on Donovan Mitchell. Yo, Jared, you ain't had to do that, Jared Allen. You ain't had to do that, Papa.
Papa.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell's focused. Donovan Mitchell, a.k.a. Little C's. I don't know. He loves a Little C's. Fabian, I told you the reason why Detroit struggled so much against Orlando was because they were facing the mirror image of themselves, physicality. Do you think, Jamrock, Cleveland is playing more physical today? Because it's more pressure. How many
today, yeah.
He does, Aaron.
Sorry. They just hustling. They're just playing with a little more pop in their step. Going after 50-50 balls, trying to get on the backboard. It looks like Jared Allen and Evan Mobley are both active. They look like they were sleepwalking giants the last two games, and now they look like they're awake. When they play with a post, that they're decent basketball players. All they got to do is just actually play. That's why this whole Cleveland is soft and this and that. Like, they get that because those guys don't play consistently at a high level. If they played at a high level, they would be a tough out. They would be a tough out. They would patrol the paint. They would clean the glass. They would allow Donovan Mitchell and James Harden to make mistakes on defense because they're not great defenders, because that backline defense is just going to be, it's just going to be right there at all times. They don't do that enough.
And then in the second quarter, at the beginning of it, you usually see the second unit for ball clubs. Detroit is 0 for 7 from 3 in this second quarter. They're shooting bad this game. 38% from the field, Detroit.
That's a good play out of timeout. Great play call.
Detroit is 2 of 12 from 3 this game. 16%. Great call. I was just going to say they got to go to the basket. I
thought that was a great play call.
And I think 12 3-point shots are good if you're Detroit. You want to minimize that as much as possible, bro. Get to the basket. Oh, Mitchell with his patent over the head move on Robinson, but he defended well. He recovered well. Dennis, what you got for me, Dennis? Misses the 3. Surprise.
K-Dot ready to give OG a demerit. He said, where's he at? And why is he not here? He's getting under my skin.
K-Dot?
Yeah. He said, I heard Fleet say my bros is on the way, and a bro showed up. He's on the way, brother. Yo, K-Dot, chill, baby. He'll be here soon. Yeah, that was good, though. That was because I did say that. I said, my brothers will be here. He said, and a bro showed up.
Also, was that K-Dot that asked, how can we get a real explanation of how we formed together? And actually, we need an introductory episode. How do we get this all together? How do we get it rocking?
That would be really good.
He said, "Can we get one without you guys cutting each other off? Because you keep
No,
cutting each other off and stopping the story."
no, we can't.
I just cut off your TO segment about him
Yeah.
being in Philadelphia. So you guys proved me wrong. Donovan Mitchell is he's a top 30 quarterback. There's too many that's just like,
That would actually be a great members only episode.
McNabb to the basket.
That would be.
He said, I see a win, guys.
Great suggestion, K. Dot. That would be a great members only conversation.
Oh. And Cleveland, Detroit, they're division rivals. I know I was thinking about that with the Sixers versus Knicks before the series started, but I just felt like we should have swept Philly and we should have swept the Hawks. Obviously, we look a little different. We look the way we should have from the beginning. Just Cat running the offense more, but it's not even that. Cat's been in foul trouble the whole series, and we got it going. And I think some of that, though, with the divisional rivalry thing, is starting to impact this game a little bit. Like, damn, Duran, close fist.
He's a dirty.
He's sitting out. That's 3 fouls for him.
That's three. Yeah. That's a foul on chicken pot pie.
Ew. Jared Allen does not deserve free throws after that. He drew the foul on Stewart or Flea, but you don't do that. You don't shoot with your left hand. So how am I preventing you from shooting if that's not your jump shot? I didn't foul you. That's not foul. That's not foul. That shot was foul. That was nasty. Jenkins pissed because the Knicks because he played for St. John's and we got Kolek and McCullough. Yeah. At this point, has Jenkins proven that he's that much better than Kolek and McCullough?
I mean, good for him. Good for you, Dennis. Use that as motivation.
I mean, he's undrafted, right? 2-way contract, and they signed a full. That's amazing. You call him Mitchell McNabb and McNabb Mitchell. I am. Damn. How you say his name?
Rob Dickey?
No, Lick James.
No.
Each? Oh, it's James?
No, it's Illy.
That's an L?
Yeah.
Those are 3 eyes. No, it's not.
It's not 3 eyes. Ask him.
Okay.
Illy.
Let me zoom in.
He said, okay, tell him to say it. You say it. Oh, man. Oh, Scott Foster's running around out there giving out bad calls.
They call him the extender. Jeremiah, that's what we he's saying Jared Allen is 6'9". He doesn't look it because he's mad slim. We need a special tolling app for Fabian. What does tolling mean?
I don't know. It must be
am I saying that word wrong, K? Tolan? Is it in Spanish? Sam Gill's gonna tell me you need Duolingo, Fabian.
That's definitely something Sam would say. Yo, gangster, you got a Laker hat on?
No. Oh no, this is fire. I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's the not even. It ain't no Blackhawks, nothing. I just seen it, picked it up.
I like that.
Lakers. I would never disrespect the game.
I was about to say. Smoke.
I would never You know what? This looks better this way. Thank you.
You look good. You look good, gangster.
Listen, what's this shit? You know what I mean? This is 01. This is 01 vibe.
I ain't seen a nigga bop his head like that to me. He start bopping his motherfucking head.
Sam Gill said, I told you Fabian was Indian.
He's representing. That's it.
I came off the reservation, Sam. He's know what I mean?
Up 15, Cleveland.
Long series incoming.
Of course you do, Rob Dickey. Don't you hate when a brother is getting his behind kicked and he getting beat up so bad and he look over in the ring? I got him right where I want him. And his nose is bleeding and his eyes busted and he out here looking bad. Just take this L today. Y'all might lose today. That's all right. Y'all still gonna win the series.
Surf Giant said Fabian running shadow. That is funny. K. Dot. You ain't a cop, Fabian. You ain't a cop, Jay Reed. You ain't a cop, Fabe. You were.
All I wanted to do was just be there for you, man. All I wanted to do was just be there for you. Yo, L was tight.
That's his best role by far, right? Like, why didn't he play a bad guy since? Everything else is kind of trash.
That's L's best role, yeah.
You hit that? That was Stewart? I can see why people think he's trash. I definitely shot by VIM or Dr. J. Well, I might have got it from there. Because I hate copping things that everybody got. So, Evan. He's trying to go about 20. Cavaliers are up 64-48. We gave y'all some old school football talk. Nah, I didn't realize it was that bad.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he put him in the rim.
But he gave him the old school.
Yeah. He put him in the rim.
Somebody, I just seen a meme of that. They try, how the internet always try to guilt people. They say, you can't take me.
Right?
You can't.
Right?
I've been questioning that. The internet has the internet.
I'm glad you answered me quickly and kept going. All right, go ahead.
I was trying to be professional.
I know.
But then he just, the way he looked, I'm just like,
I know.
It made it worse.
It was a perfect time to ask you.
If he would have been off screen as I answered and just, I could have kept my composure. Yo, Skywalker. You guys are hoping for somebody getting injured on Cleveland, because this does not look good. The series doesn't start until the first home team loses. Come on. I'm using old adages and they work. Flea gave you an old adage a long time ago. You ain't listening. It takes steps. This is different, Flea. 64-48. Detroit is down by 16. This can be insurmountable because you're on the road. Got to give them some leeway. Detroit, the only leeway I could give them is that's the reason why you win 2 games at home. But the Magic were going on such droughts that it was disgusting to see, primarily because Franz Wagner wasn't there. But Cleveland seems fully healthy, if I'm not mistaken. They're not missing anybody. But so far, Donovan Mitchell, I thought he scored more points. He got 20 in the first half, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, only 1 turnover, 8 of 12 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. The James Harden watch. He has more field goals than turnovers. He has 3 field goals made out of 4, only 1 turnover thus far, 5 assists. More importantly, that's what you want your point guard to do.
And they're up 16. Go figure.
13 points for Jared Allen. Evan Mobley with a couple of dunks today that would throwing his weight around. 8 points though. 3 for Dean Wade. Dean Wade is their star. 8 points for Max. No, that's Max Strus ain't got no points. But he caused a Kay Cunningham turnover earlier. 8 points for Dennis Schroeder off the bench. And 4 points for Sam Merrill, the Red Rooster. On the Detroit side, you got 10 points for Kay Cunningham. 4 of 14 from the field. 10 points for Tobias Harris. 3 of 6 from the field. He got 4 free throws. 9 points for Jalen Durant, but he picked up his 3rd foul in the second quarter, as well as Kay Cunningham flee. 6 rebounds for Kay Cunningham, so he's leading the Pistons in rebounds. He's leading the game in rebounds. What's it looking like right now as we go into half?
Looked like Cleveland and woke up a little bit. They playing with some fight. It was getting pushed around, punked around the first 2 games. Harden taking care of the basketball. You just read his line. For him to only have 1 turnover and 5 assists, that lets me know that he's taking care of the basketball. He's getting everybody involved. Y'all just saw that pick and roll that he just had with Evan Mobley, and he put chicken pot pie in the rim. Right, that's been their game. That's what Harden brought to the team around the All-Star break or whenever that trade happened. That's the big difference that he brought to the team. He brought another ball handler, a decision maker, a guy who could really pass, an elite passer, right? Get Donovan Mitchell easier looks, right? Get himself easy looks and get those bigs easy looks. We always talk about the type of seasons and type of numbers that bigs put up next to Harden. Obviously, he helped Zubac become, one of the premier bigs in the league by just playing next to Zubac those couple of years. Obviously, Joel Embiid won his MVP playing next to Harden, right? So, you would expect the bigs to have great years and play well next to Harden. The only thing about it is Harden has to play well. And what it looks like when Harden plays well is, again, taking care of the basketball, making good decisions, putting the defense in bad matchups, right? When Harden gets that pick and roll going, you got to play him honest because he can dribble, shoot, and pass, right? But then you also got to play the roll hard because if Evan Mobley rolls hard to the rim, he's a lob threat. If Jared Allen rolls to the rim hard, he's a lob threat. So the team that showed up today is definitely not the team that showed up the first 2 games against Detroit. Cleveland is playing a lot better basketball. Donovan Mitchell is getting cleaner looks to me. He's always going to take tough shots, but the looks that he's gotten tonight have just been a lot cleaner to me. Detroit just looks like they're just not getting stops right now. It just looks like they're not getting stops. I'm not going to use the word they look fatigued or tired, but their offense just looks a little sputtered. That's it. They're obviously the number one team in the conference. So, they wasn't going to go 16-0 and not lose a game in the playoffs. But if you match physicality with them, if you don't allow them to push you around and you can stay in ball games with them and it's about executing down the stretch, you're going to have a chance to beat the Pistons. Right now, they're not playing good basketball. They're down 16 points.
I mean, the fact that Duncan Robinson only has 3 shot attempts, and finally James Harden is outplaying Duncan Robinson in a half, you would think you're doing something right. And James Harden, to what your point you made during the game, to get to the basket and attack the second unit. Though that's the guy I think James Harden has a better chance at going at, or the crew that he has a better chance of going at in this game because he's older and these tricks don't work against tough defenses. We've seen that throughout his whole career. Detroit shooting terribly from the field though. 38% from the field. I think it was 18% from 3-point range. And then Cleveland will be up by more if they hit their free throws. They have 16 attempts. They have 53%, so they hit 7 or 8 free throws. If they hit 10 or 11, now you get into a 20-point lead. And a lot of momentum going on their side with the home cooking. They look like they don't look as stagnant, but they're hitting a lot of tough shots. Donovan Mitchell is hitting a lot of these Donovan Mitchell is hitting a lot of step backs. He's getting to the basket a little more fluid. now you're realizing that, wait a minute, the Pistons have a tough defense, but we could get them to turn the ball over. K can turn the ball over. Jalen Duran, if we get him moving, he's not that disciplined. He's not that disciplined. Let's start making him think a little bit. And he gets himself in foul trouble. And that was going on throughout the Orlando series. So if Cleveland can find somewhat of the same game plan as the Magic, now we're talking about a different kind of series because they can create and stretch and maintain a lead that I don't know if the Pistons are willing to even. I don't think they can come back from it, no matter how tough their defense is or turns up. Cleveland can they have some guys who can ball for you. So this is it's turning out to what we want as Knicks fans. Extended series, 7 games, please. Bloodbath, triple overtime
Please.
each game.
Please. Injure somebody. Do what you need to do.
Right. Jambog, it's not the same personnel at all, but I'm just saying you got to be able to implement something. You got to. Jared Allen, Evan Mobley are clearly not, Paolo Banchero, and even Paolo's not a great defender. But Wendell Carter, is he a super defender? No, it's the other guys that they play within the passing lanes. I think you could. Whoa, excuse me. Harmony, quality. Oh, what's up? That's Carla. What's up, Carla? I ain't seen her in a minute, man. How you feeling? I appreciate the $49.99.
Appreciate you.
1,000%, man. She was rocking with us from definitely the jump of the basketball thing, man. Show a lot of love on Twitter. Lightning rod herself, but she always showed love, man. Ain't seen you in a minute. Totally appreciate you, Carla.
I remember Harmony's name.
Yeah, Harmony Quality.
Yeah, appreciate you.
In the words of my man Andrade, it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, man. Brother BKL Sport or Entertainment Show. We need some spaces and dashes on YouTube names, man.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, my boys, only one more, fellas, and only one until we getting the sweep. If not, we could take game 5. Dude, I'm so hyped. I want the sweep, man. If the Pistons get this, I mean, if the Pistons lose this game, what are we on Saturday? Means they got to play Sunday. So what? The series won't start for an extra day or two.
If the Pistons get the what, Fabian? If the Pistons sweep?
No, if the Pistons lose today, that means the series goes until what?
They'll
Wednesday.
Play. If the Pistons lose today, if the Pistons win or lose today, they still got to play Monday.
But if they lose,
it'll get extended till Wednesday.
So we don't start
and we won't even potentially start it till Friday, Saturday.
Right.
So we would literally get a week of good rest.
That's how we started the playoffs. We rested OG. We rested Mitchell Robinson the last game. I think we rested all the starters besides Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, keep the streak going.
Winning cures all. Jesus Christ.
Yes. And playing better because he's played better.
Oh, yeah, because we were winning without him. While he was struggling like that.
He's played better. We cannot say that. We can't say that Mikal Bridges hasn't played better. He's played so much better.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Rocking Atlanta via BK. 76ers feel overwhelmed against the Knicks, so that's why they hang their head so low. Their head low. I think they are. I think that's what it was. I thought we would overwhelm Atlanta. I thought we could overwhelm the 76ers, and oh man, Fleet does not want to hear this. But that's part of the reason why they have there was a stat I had earlier. Do I still have it here? Where we have the most points, the most margin of victory each game in the playoffs. Like it's the 9th game in a row. We got the highest margin of victory in total for 9 games. And a part of that though is the competition. Like we can't front on it. that's 76ers is a playing team. Atlanta's a 6 seed. I know you don't want to hear it, Flea, but it's like same deal. The same way I wasn't a fan of Brunson until he did that in the playoffs. Oh, it's the biggest challenge in the world. I need to see this thing challenged as much as possible before I say I'm impressed by stats like that. I'll take the victory, but I'm just talking about the minutia. The minutia. Hey, is this real? How do I know it's real? These guys ain't even, we just talked about it earlier. Who's really competitive in Philly? Y'all ain't competing, man. You're playing games. You come here trying to sign a check. Joel Embiid is literally trying to get kicked out of every game. You don't want to play basketball. You want to cash them checks and do God knows what with your money. Fleazy.
My brothers. Yo. I will I'll see y'all.
Are we live?
Big Flea, never the little one.
Biggest, y'all.
I'm sure he'll tell us about his endeavors, or he'll hint at them. He's definitely gonna tell me offline though. I'm not telling you nothing. Enjoy, brother.
Yeah, my brother. I'll
Everybody wish Flea another happy birthday, man. He's gonna go enjoy, get wasted.
They did more. They did more than enough, man. The chat did more than enough.
Well, then everybody wish Flea get home safely tonight. Getting wasted.
Nah, responsible drinker over here, man. Responsible. Rapper Stone, appreciate you, man. But yeah, responsible over here. I will holla at you, bro.
Fleazy, love you, kid.
All right,
man.
All right.
Aaron, thank you for your 199. Rest can also hurt a team at times. Just saying. Aaron, we don't have what do you want me to tell you? We're over here whooping ass and taking names. You earn your rest. We need more time together with the campfire, surrounding the campfire, letting Jalen Brunson know, hey, check this out, Jalen. We don't care what your pop said. We don't care what the coach says. Pass the ball. How about you do that? I'll take 7 days with that, Aaron. Stop trying to spread your bad juju on us. You the one struggling with these calves. The baby cows. You the one struggling with them, not us. We handling business. Can I be honest too? The Magic wasn't a real 8th seed, and Detroit is playing a number 4 seed. It's a little bit different than the Knicks' path so far of playing the bum Atlanta Chicken Hawks and the 76ers who are not ready. And this MVP superstar extraordinaire is not so much right now. So, yeah, I'll give you that, Aaron. Is that what you wanted? Zero. He says, embellish is foul hunting. Had Flea stay sober. Well, you think that was Mbummage's fault, man? He's just nasty. Fabian, I'm gonna stop you right there. How Boston won that chip? Okay. K-Dot, you preaching to the choir, bro. I was saying K-Dot if we would have played Boston that year, we would have given them problems. I thought we would have beat them. And a bigger competition for us was the Mavericks because of the two-headed. They had drafted Lively and they had Gafford. And Gafford was in Washington, so he was very familiar with us. Once they got Gafford, I said, yo, they're going to the finals. I can't see anybody beating them. You got two rim runners the entire game for Kyrie and Luka. Boston had a great matchup for them, though. And Dallas killed us that season. But I thought we played Boston since Julius Randle has been here. We've always been competitive with Boston. So I was never worried about them. IQ used to kill them. And RJ Barrett used to kill them. RJ Barrett had a game winner on Jason Tatum. So I was never worried about Boston. Yeah, so we have to win. It was your ultimate point, though, K-Dot. So I'm with you. I'm just saying. I can't lie to the people. Early prediction, Knicks versus Spurs in Knicks in 6. Ooh. You got the Spurs beating OKC. You know why I'm not mad at that? And I hope, oh, Jesse's in here. Oh, of course you say that, Carla. Jesse's in here, but I think Jesse could break it down in them comments if he's still in here. The Spurs are such a matchup problem for OKC. Wemby is looking like something. And Minnesota's been trying to punk them the whole. Yesterday, they spent the entire fourth quarter trying to punk Wemby and the Spurs, and they answered every single bell. They really did. They really did. So the Spurs was okay. And another thing, I think OKC. K-Dot, I'm going back to the criticism, K-Dot. I think OKC, yeah, y'all won a title, but you could have lost. You could have lost to Indiana, bro. You guys could have lost to Indiana, man. So the Spurs present a tough matchup. They got some dogs out there. Minnesota, didn't they just lose Dante? Yeah, they lost Dante. They got Ant-Man back. Who else we got? You lost Dante, got Ant-Man back. They got Jaden McDaniels. Ayo came back. But I don't want them playing OKC. I think the Spurs are a bigger problem against OKC than Minnesota right now. I love Ant-Man. I would love right now the fact that we get to see Ant-Man Minnesota versus San Antonio and Wemby, to me, is we love that as older fans because we're used to seeing that. Guys just go crazy for their teams, unapologetic about being competitive. And OKC, I think AllBall always calls them the Kansas City Chiefs of basketball because, Patrick Mahomes, they already got this level of just popularity and, okay, they're the creme de la creme. But after a while, it's like, you're going to give them the calls too? Are we really watching basketball? And you want to see a guy like Wemby come through and be Godzilla. He's Godzilla out there, right? Like he's the super monster. Let's see if he can crush the buildings. Hey, y'all, 67-52. I don't know if I've been watching too much of this for the second half. I'm sorry. A sword going to the basket with an ill reverse layup. He's looking like a wizard. James Harden bringing the ball up. They got a 13-point lead. I was just saying, after halftime, they have what it takes to maintain and stretch a lead. Unlike the Orlando Magic, who were missing Franz. I'm going to say that 1,000 times. Here goes James Harden with his dribble, miss. Terrible. Oh, isn't that Durant? Terrible play by Durant. Yo, Detroit fans, they just threw a pass at Durant deep in the paint. He was in the dunker spot, and he turned to his left, over his left shoulder, instead of just trying to lay it up right and get the foul. That was dumb.
How I'm looking, how I'm sounding, my brother.
He just got
ball suckers.
Just got better. Things just got better.
Yeah, that play, I just seen it. Big shout out to the chat. Chat, what up? We in the building. Yeah, that play just drove me crazy. And that play drives me crazy with everybody. I see all players do it where you have a wide open layup and you bring it back out to either shoot a three or for whatever reason. I don't know why.
I don't know if it was wide open as much as it was just you're 6'10", 7 feet. James Harden is guarding you. Oh, why wouldn't you try to put him in foul trouble?
Yeah, Cherokee, what up? Chat members, what up, y'all? Yeah, we here. Running a little late, but we in the building. This is what we need, though. You gotta remember, Brooklyn's finest. What up, trapped in the 90s? Listen, oh man, X0. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sam Gill, what up? We are in the building. Told y'all, look at the Thompson twin. Them dudes don't get no offense, man. I don't listen. But yeah, Fig, I'm yeah, you see, yeah, I told you, everybody say I'm crazy. I just had an argument with
No,
somebody.
you just are way too crazy about. They clearly have no offense, but defensively they're just amazing.
They just have like they don't know yet how to. What's the word I'm looking for?
They don't know how to play.
They just super duper athletic, right? And they don't know how to hone it in. Like this right here be a deal breaker. If Brunson, you hear me? If James Harden would have knocked that down, they'd have had to call a timeout. 14-point ball game.
And that's his shot. Like on a catch and shoot, that's normally James Harden's shot, man. I think with the Thompson twins too, though, this is why I think you're not giving them credit, because every athletic player doesn't get to be this good defensively. Like there are super athletes that actually dedicate themselves to something in basketball.
Yeah, but that's just God given. You have to practice on everything else. Like, yeah, you're gonna make money, you're gonna be in the NBA for years, but if you want to thrive and be an important piece and get better as a player, you have to work on your offensive skill. You have to. I'm sorry. Like with that athleticism, if they can handle the basketball and can shoot, now we're talking insane. But they haven't been able to do that yet. They're still young, so they still have some time. But
they made it out of the what was it called before the G League, whatever that minor league thing was called.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it.
Overtime or something.
Yeah, OYBL or something like that. OT. I don't know the name of it. I think they was drafted back to back, if I'm not mistaken. See, you can't. Draft. You see, James Harden, Cleveland misses back to back wide open 3-point shots.
Now Tobias comes down there.
Exactly, it makes a 3. So now you cut it to 11. Where when I think at half they was up 15 or 17. This is where Detroit looks vulnerable, right? And you see our Knicks, we handle our business. Detroit slacking. Right now, instead of you sweeping them, you turn this into a 5-6 game series, maybe a 7-game series. Overtime elite. Thank you, Slick Money. Yeah, overtime elite. But this is what we need for us, right? For OG to continue to get healthy. We need Cleveland to stretch this to 5 games. If they could stretch it to 6, 7 would be that'd be heaven, right? But yeah.
And we just finished saying earlier, series doesn't start until the first home team loses. So Detroit held court. They did what they were supposed to do. We didn't think on the road Cleveland looked like they were going to be able to be competitive, but Donovan Mitchell looks way more focused just defensively. I need to see more from him. Him and James Harden. You remember James Harden is your teammate. That's who you traded for. He's never known for playing defense. And Donovan Mitchell's Donovan Mitchell's a guy who's super athletic, and I don't think he does enough defensively. As opposed to the Thompson twins that at least, if they didn't play defense, going back to that real quick, if the Thompson twins don't play defense, then they're really garbage. Like, even if they're 10% less of what they are, they can't play. You can't get on that court. You're going to lose mad minutes. And I don't know if that proves my whole Rodman conspiracy wrong. So I always said Rodman didn't play offense, but they bring the ball up. They can dribble. It ain't hezzy.
No, listen, it's a difference between being able to dribble and being able to handle the basketball. I'm not saying you have to have Kyrie handles, but they cannot dribble. Same thing with Josh Hart. Yeah, he can dribble, but do you want him dribbling the ball? No. So that's the difference of why Draymond Green is Draymond Green. Like, he can actually run the offense. Thompson twin, Josh Hart, we've seen them try it. It doesn't work. Right? Look at Mikal Bridges when he dribbles the basketball. It looks awkward. It looks weird. And to me, that's the difference from you being elite and just being a good player. Like, the elite players, they do it all. I
just think they lack any moves with the ball. Like,
right.
But they can still bring the ball up. Like, they can still, if you couldn't do that, they would not be able to get on that court. They're not 7-footers. You guys, they can at least go to the basket.
Oh, yeah.
Now, they don't have any, they just don't have scoring skills. They don't have any scoring skills whatsoever, and which includes creating a shot for yourself, creating space, creating driving lanes. And another thing is they're decent passers though. At least Asor Thompson's a decent passer.
Listen, they very good players. Y'all know I exaggerate. I'm just saying.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say they better be. They better be good passer.
But for guys to get to the next level, right? Like, it's no coincidence why a guy like Larry Bird, and I'm not comparing nobody to Larry Bird, but it's no coincidence that someone that isn't athletic, dealt with back injuries his whole career, was that good at basketball. Because they studied it. It's an art. Some of these guys are not studying the game, Fabian. They're just going off for sheer talent and athleticism, which is fine. But then you look at a Kobe Bean Bryant, right? God rest his soul. He didn't come into the NBA with Michael Jordan skills. He turned into that because he just went berserk. And if some of these guys just say, you know what, for 5 summers straight, I'm going to just go berserk and just work on my game, you will see the difference. Big 3-point shot knocked down. Cleveland,
Max Strus,
brings the lead back to 14. Listen, he's been playing good basketball in these playoffs, especially in the first round, because that was a big move for them, and it wasn't paying off at first.
He held them down in that second quarter.
Yes, he did. K come in with an offensive rebound, but you got Evan Mobley down there that can't get a rebound. Insane.
And Jarrett Allen has 3 fouls, so he's playing with fire.
Turnover.
Yeah, 920. Thank you for reminding me. Asor Thompson had the blood clots his first year. He missed a lot of time that rookie year.
Yeah. Cut
there
the
he
lead
goes.
to 10.
Speaking of Asor.
Yep. Look at that athleticism.
That backboard.
Yep. Look how high he jumps to lay the ball up. Terrible shot by Strus. Ain't got time for no heat checks. It's the playoffs, dog. If y'all go down 3-0, y'all done. You gotta win this game.
Yeah, but he's the only guy I see, like Dean Wade. Who's the other guy? Like James. These guys aren't even trying. Max Strus is trying.
Ooh. Thompson, my apologies. He must have heard me. 8-point ball game. What, his foot was on the line?
Yeah, I think so. That's why he hit it, because it wasn't a 3. The guards paid him.
James Harden step back. Terrible.
We just talked about it. Max Strus, I ain't mad at you taking the 3, because look what he's going to do with it.
But look at what Max Strus just did. The only one scoring, the only one with energy. While everybody's just looking out there flat. Look, not giving up on a play. That was a great play by Strus.
Wow. We just said it earlier. I said he's a decent player.
No, he's solid.
Yeah, but it's what makes him solid is, like you just said, there's just the effort. Who on Cleveland? No, that's what we were saying about the 76ers. Who looks like they're competing, right? On Cleveland, you don't want that James Harden cancer juice on you. Max Strus doesn't have any of that in him. He's trying.
Harden, another turnover, but he gets it back. Good play. Now you see that? They didn't force a 3-point shot. You get an alley-oop to Jarrett Allen. That's basketball. No one plays basketball no more. They play pickup, Fabian.
This is, you know what? And now that you were talking, right, about Asor and the Thompson twins, it amazes me that I understand why Asor and Amen are not good offensive players, because that's a development skill, right? But James Harden, Brunson, Duncan Robinson with a 3. All these offensive players that are really good and they can score the ball, it always kind of like perplexed me as to why they couldn't play defense when they know what to look for on a defensive end, how to get cracked. Like, oh, he's going to try this now. It's always... That wasn't a charge?
They didn't call it.
They ain't giving Evan Mobley that. He's weak sauce.
Exactly. I wouldn't have called it neither. I wouldn't have called it neither.
Oh, that was Paul Reed? B-ball Paul.
Cleveland was up 17, if I'm not mistaken. Detroit has cut it down to 5. This Cleveland Cavaliers team, when we talk about win and drive you crazy. This is insane, bro. Insane.
Shit, a little bit nutty. Who's here? Rob Diggy. Twin says, stop talking ish, OG. Hit that 3 for you. Huh? So
we need Cleveland to win this game.
Absolutely. Aaron says, OG, get on, and the Pistons start charging. OG don't go nowhere, mother lover. Stay right there. He said, stay right there, please. You a good luck charm.
Lord have mercy.
This is true. They were up 17.
Yeah, listen, I was excited. You know me, I'm watching the score on the phone as I'm trying to get to where I gotta go so I can jump on live. Remember when I jumped on, they was up 15. You know what I'm thinking. Listen, they can win back to back. We handle our business tomorrow. Listen, we in the clear. OG back, we fully healthy. Mitch, everybody get rest. Everybody got knickknacks. Remember, Josh Hart got his finger. Cleveland here, Fabian, I got to ask you a question. Chat, what up, chat? I got to ask y'all. Fabian always said this, and we always argued. And
what else is new?
How disappointing at times is Donovan Mitchell? And how happy are you that we never traded for Donovan Mitchell? Because that was the thing. They almost made it seem like it was guaranteed we had Donovan Mitchell. But now watching him and just seeing how bad he is defensively, how happy are you that we never got Donovan Mitchell?
Totally relieved because Mitchell Robinson was part of that trade allegedly. That was my biggest gripe. Everyone was going crazy. I'm like, you're going to trade 3-4 players for him? He ain't no MVP. And you're going to trade this defensive player of the year guy type for him? Oh, that's a lot. And if he would have joined us, and were they going to trade for him? That's when Fat Joe was saying, I thought Donovan Mitchell was going to be a Knick. I think that was a trade that was different than the Mitchell Robinson trade. So, you know, if he's there with Brunson and Cat, I don't know how that works now, because now you have him there instead of Bridges. So now how does that sound? You know, because Bridges is a defender though. He's doing his thing against Maxey right now. Them slender type point guards. I don't know if it's enough to take that whack juice off. There's a lot coming with him, man. Like Brunson's bringing a real winning quality to him, and I don't think Donovan Mitchell has ever shown that. He's never led a team like that. What are your thoughts on the Donovan Mitchell shoulder bop?
I mean, if you tell me we could have had Donovan with Brunson, Cat, and OG and Josh Hart, I like that, right? But now, like you said, if we giving up Mitch, the defense, right, that's where we're going to struggle. And of course, yeah, Donovan Mitchell is better than Mikal Bridges, but you know, Mikal Bridges plays his position and he plays defense. Here comes Detroit, y'all. Here comes Detroit. Forget what I'm about to say. We got a ball game. Went from all smiles to all frowns. Another turn. Wow. 3-point ball game. Donovan Mitchell. One man, one band, one sound. Turnover. Cade Cunningham. And one.
I said, keep talking. Nah, keep talking.
Should I go? I don't understand.
Do the Detroit Pistons have AllBall on an iPad in the huddle?
Bro, Pistons are on a 9-0 run in the last minute and some change. What I don't understand is guys like Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, y'all been in the league forever. Y'all been in these situations forever, and y'all still make just bad mental mistakes. Tie ball game, 74-all. Was down 17.
And the first play out of a timeout for Cleveland was a 3-point shot for Evan Mobley in the corner. Nastiness. When are we gonna learn? Guys, can we get it together? Schroeder to the basket. Nothing. That wasn't off Evan Mobley. Detroit is arguing. And the refs say, let's get this right. Detroit ball, Dennis Schroeder, after a missed Dennis Schroeder layup, Evan Mobley tapped the ball out of bounds. Nastiness. Or Ball says, I'm bad luck, man. Can we do it the other way now? Who's this with the ball? Oh, it's big ball. That's B-ball Paul getting to Cade. Gives up his dribble to Tobias. Is that Tobias going to the basket? Doesn't hit, misses the layup. B-ball Paul with the rebound, with the dunk, and he smacks the backboard. He took it old school. B-ball Paul claps the backboard with both hands. Detroit says, we want the sweep, y'all. It's the first lead for the Pistons since the first quarter. Donovan Mitchell for 3. Good luck, brother. That paint is crowded. That paint is crowded for Cleveland. They see it. Ooh, bad pass by Cunningham. B-ball Paul can't handle the pass. Are they going to blame Paul Reed for that?
That's a turnover. That should be a turnover by Cade.
I thought it was a tough pass.
Like this Cleveland coach, like, what are you going to do? Like, what type of adjustments are you going to make? What type of substitutions are you going to make? They walked you down. You was up 17. Now you're down 2 with the same guys in there that gave up this lead. Good pass. Good pass. Strus, the only one out there with a heartbeat, Fabian.
Yep.
Oh, that's a violation. Look at Strus causing turnovers. Wow. The samurai.
Cade is talking to Saul like, yo, dog, why don't you go in front of the go this way?
Fault, though. Yeah, but you bounce pass it. You threw it up there.
That was a tough bounce pass.
Max Strus is the reason they still have an opportunity to win this ball game. Everybody else is just regular. Like
James Harden has like no pulse in the playoffs. He just doesn't turn up enough. Why is Max Strus this excited? Nobody seems excited on there. Like Donovan Mitchell's here and there. He's a roller coaster ride emotionally.
Good pass, Strus. Now you got to make that 3. Ooh, great. Kay Cunningham is sneak up on a triple-double. He got 28 and 8. Cleveland back with the lead, 76-79. That was a big play right there. That was the spray 3, Fabian.
That was homeboy that we didn't know what his name was, still don't, that killed us on Christmas Day.
Yep. Still don't know his name.
See, Donovan, you could back up also.
Rebound. Now, Donovan Mitchell, look, you doing all that.
For nothing?
Yeah, he be doing too much. Like when you got a smaller guard backpedaling, go right at him. The tween, that gives the defender time to gather and defend. Oh, just go right at him. He be doing, baby, he does too much.
And that's what I, again, hate to make I'm not going to make the comparison anymore. What does he do that's great? What does Donovan Mitchell do that's great?
He score.
Great?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a great scorer. I mean, he's a great scorer, bro. Since he's been in the league, that's what he's known for, scoring.
No problem.
He's known for scoring.
But great scorer means you shoot at a high level too, no?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, he shoots 48%. That's
look what he just did. He just scored. Right? So listen, you ask what he do great. That's what he's gonna do. But the only thing is, that's all he's gonna do.
And it's usually tough shots, man.
All tough shots. All tough shots, Fabian.
81-76. Cleveland got the lead back.
Yes. How's Tobias Harris looking tonight? Tough step back. No good by Harris. What's Harris' numbers tonight, Fabian?
I think he was shooting 5 or 10.
Donovan Mitchell with it. Little float in the lane. Fabian, what does he do great? Score.
Heard us talking.
Lead
the reverse curse. The reverse curse.
Let's go, Cleveland.
We would just say, remember Drew Carey show? Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks.
They get a stop here. They in good position.
And Donovan Mitchell shooting well.
Tobias Harris with it. Shot clock going down. Ooh. You call it air one? What was the call?
They're pointing to the ground.
Yeah, what was the call?
Why call it?
Well, what was the call? Oh, you got your man out there.
The extender.
The Green Goblin is in the building. Let's see. This is a long two. Oh, that shot is good. It's good.
What, they thought that the shot clock?
Right. Well, what else? What else? He didn't get fouled.
But dog, like we all saw it was good, man. Did you not hear the buzzer?
5-point ball game. That was a tough shot by Tobias Harris. What's his numbers again, Fabian?
I think it was 13 points. Tobias Harris, 4 of 10 from the field, 13 points, 4 rebounds. He was shooting 50%.
Yeah, 13. I mean, 13 is solid. You figure he'd get you another 5, 6 in the fourth quarter. Remember, that's been a difference for Detroit. Him getting 18 to 20 plus points. He's become that second guy, right? Can he do it for a whole series, for the whole playoffs? I don't know. And how comfortable are you as a Detroit Pistons fan having Tobias Harris, your legit second scorer? But Fabian, so far, he's been living up to it. And they called the and one.
So who challenged this? The officials?
So you telling me they looked at it to check to see if it counted, and then they called the and one?
Yeah, they've been doing that on on challenges.
What?
They've been doing it in the challenges.
Fouled. Bro, they showed the replay twice slow motion. He didn't get fouled.
The fix is in.
Wow. And then you turn the ball over.
They're showing, what was his name? Daniel Tyson. How'd you throw that pass? Yo, if the inbound defender is that far off, why don't you run towards the inbounder if you're his teammate?
I got a better question. These inbound plays, these guys have been doing this since Pee Wee. Some of these guys been playing basketball, Fabian, since 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. Now you're a grown adult. Your brain is fully functioning. You're getting paid millions of dollars, and you can't inbound the ball? Not better yet, you inbound the ball to a turnover, and the other team scores. You were just up. And this is why you don't have back-to-back champions. This is why, you don't have dynasties anymore, because you got a team full of this. These guys are just going off for sheer skill and talent. They are not studying the game, bro. They are not.
Aaron says he clearly hit him on the shoulder. Stop it.
Aaron, it's a whole lot of people in this chat. You're the only one that said that. Jane Doe, I see you. Now I see you when they come back. Yo, Fabian, that sequence right there was insane. All Tobias Harris. He just went from having 13 to 18 or 17 that quick.
Damn, really?
Yeah. Was the and one made it 13, or he already had 13?
No, that was 13. No, the and one gave him the 16. Then he got that tip in right now, right? So that's 18. Damn.
Like, come on, man.
6 to 12 from the field. And, they got back to 50%.
Right. And Tobias Harris, he reminds me of Mikal Bridges in this sense. When he plays well, Detroit is tough to beat. When Tobias Harris is scoring 12, 13, 14 points, you have an opportunity to beat them. But when he's doing this, and then now, Fabian, he has an opportunity to go in the fourth quarter and now get to 20 plus. When Tobias Harris is getting 20 plus, the Detroit Pistons are going to be difficult to beat. You cannot make mental mistakes like that. That mental breakdown, that coach on that hot seat, I see him getting fired after this season.
It's tough with him, Kenny Atkinson and Jamal Mosley. With the players that you have on your back, if you had 2-3 guys that had the effort of Max Strus, if James Harden had the effort of Max Strus, he'd be the GOAT. He'd be the GOAT. It's frustrating if I'm watching Cleveland game in, game out. I see Shook back in the comments. I'll see it's Cavs in 6 20 minutes ago. You had a 17-point lead, huh? Now,
hold on, where he at?
It's long gone.
Right,
that was 20 minutes ago when the lead was 17. All of a sudden it's 2.
He'll pop back in if they win.
Right.
We in the fourth quarter, y'all. We in the fourth quarter. 83-81.
See, and I guess that's the gripe, the pushback Flea and myself have with you when we do have guys that do show effort. The Josh Hart, OG plays too cool sometimes, but defensively he's amazing. Brunson always, Hart always. Mitchell Robinson is
tough.
Donovan Mitchell said, Fabian, my skill, my superpower is scoring, brother. Shut your mouth. Okay, my bad, Donovan.
Cade Cunningham, 2 trips down, can't score. Ooh, good pass by Duren.
He's when Cade, when he figures that out, great pass. When Cade figures that out, that step in the paint, that drop step, the baby hook, there's something to set up that just make it easier for him to finish. That guy, man, what is he, 23, 24? He just looks dangerous, man. Dangerous.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell, no good. James Harden with it. Is it just me, or when James Harden is in the game, this is when Cleveland goes downhill? Or am I bugging?
Was he there at the end of the third quarter?
No, he was not there. No.
Well, that's when did they lose the lead with him?
Donovan Mitchell. Over dribbling every time. Good D by LeVert.
And,
oh my God. Cleveland can't get a shot up. Look at this. That's that Detroit defense. Wow. Oh. Bailout. That defense is tight. Tough.
And K got 4 fouls now.
Oh, yeah, that was a foul. I wouldn't have called it, though.
Was it?
Great defense. Yeah, it was a foul. He slapped him.
Oh, man.
Right, it was a foul. Look at JB.
What is Cade mad about, though?
Right. Look at JB Bickerstaff. Watch him.
Yo, the referee, we got to replay that Kevin Garnett clip over and over again. Yo, them referees back in the day was gangster. Fabian, what are you yelling about?
Fabian, you don't think JB Bickerstaff in Detroit see what we doing and see what's up with OG and not saying in their mind, we got to get this over with so we could catch the Knicks while they sleeping? Listen, trust me, I know they thinking that.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. That's why another reason why we want this series to be extended. OG needs some time, man. I forgot. I didn't say that last time. Damn.
Yeah.
We were asking that earlier. Would you mind a week off? But that's an easy answer now.
Right. James Harden sleeps. Green with the 3.
Dear Lord.
Exactly. That's what I told you. James Harden shouldn't be in the game, bro. They might as well send him home.
He had a good second quarter because he was getting people open when I think Donovan Mitchell was sitting down.
D-Wade for 3. Ooh. They ran a 2-man with Wade and Donovan Mitchell.
Dean Wade. Dwayne Wade's adopted brother.
Uh-oh. Cade Cunningham got the switch he wanted. Ooh, good D. Good D, Schroeder. That's not okay. Ooh. So I like Schroeder. Good D by Schroeder.
We know. I like Schroeder too. It's just that when you said he was a starter, it was like, calm down.
I didn't say he was a starter. I said I would rather him run the point than Suggs.
And apparently so will the Magic because he is on the trading block.
4-point ball game. Detroit trying to keep it close.
Was Schroeder in there at the end of the third quarter? Because to have him in there with Strus,
Yeah.
so Strus is resting. And Strus has 4 fouls.
Donovan Mitchell.
Good defense by Mobley on Durant
JB
too.
Detroit got to call a timeout.
Push.
SpaghettiOs.
That was a good push by Donovan Mitchell, because Mobley also a great defensive sequence or a sequence in general by Mobley. He guarded Durant's shot really well. Durant misses. They get the rebound. Durant's in the back on the baseline. Mobley hits the speed burst, so they get the 5-on-4 matchup. And Donovan Mitchell takes advantage, goes to the basket for the drive and the score. What are they up 4?
That might have put them up 6.
6. Let me check. My bad.
That might have put them up 6.
Yep, 92-86.
Right.
What do you think now about? I mean, Harden's on the court. So what are we seeing? The defensive effort. Cleveland finally showing something on offense. I mean, it was a run by the Pistons in the third quarter. We expect runs. 17-point deficit erase. But how are we feeling now about what Cleveland is doing against Detroit?
I mean, they got to attack. We said that. Stop settling for the 3 unless it's wide open and unless it's a shooter. And now Donovan Mitchell has shown that he can attack and score. Right now, I told you, the problem with Cleveland is James Harden. That's the problem. So I think right now Cleveland has to continue to keep doing what they're doing. Like I said, to me, Orlando gave out the blueprint. Remember, Donovan Mitchell is way more aggressive than Ben Caro, right? He smells blood in the water. So what he's doing, he's attacking. You have to attack Detroit. You're not going to beat Detroit settling for a whole bunch of threes. You're just not. You have to attack them, right? And you have to turn them over. They're going to turn the ball over. So right now, if I'm Cleveland, keep attacking. I'm running that 2-man with Wade and Donovan Mitchell for the rest of the quarter until Detroit tries to stop it. Schroeder and Allen is going to hold it down defensively. The only thing you have to worry about is James Harden. But he's liable to hit a big shot when the shot clock is going down to end the game. So right now, Cleveland is in the driver's seat. Detroit is struggling right now scoring the basketball. So Cleveland just got to keep up that intensity.
Big lame James trying to avoid another game with more turnovers than field goals made. And right now, James Harden is 4-9 from the field. He has 2 turnovers.
But how do you only shoot 9 field goals? Like, how do you only have 9 field goal attempts?
Well, he has 7 assists. I think he was really setting up his teammates, and Donovan Mitchell getting more, field goal attempts. Nobody else has double-digit field goal attempts, and he has the second most attempts. Jared Allen with 8. The Cleveland was shooting really well in the first half. They were shooting like 66%. It's down to 59%. They were shooting better from 3. They're at 37% now, so they missed a lot of 3-point shots. Detroit is up to 27%, damn near 28%. They were shooting like 14% from 3 in the first half. They have 43% from the field in general in the second half. Anybody got double-digit rebounds? Cade is at 9, 8, and nobody does.
Who's the next highest scorer after Donovan Mitchell on Cleveland?
Jared Allen with 15.
Okay, that's good. That's good because think about if he doesn't have that, Detroit is up. You need a second scorer if you're gonna compete and beat Detroit. You're not gonna just beat them with one man, one band, one sound. They're too good defensively. So right now, Donovan Mitchell, he's putting the book back on.
Wait, Donovan Mitchell has to take on the Cade Cunningham matchup. Whoever Cade is guarding right now, go set a screen on Donovan Mitchell's man, try to get a switch so Donovan Mitchell can get a foul on him. He's been able to get to the basket, no problem. Referees are giving him the calls, and you're feeling it. You're feeling it. So
Dennis Schroeder being the pest. Dennis Schroeder. And of course, the Oscar goes to. Gotta play it off, baby. Let's see if we get a flagrant foul on this one. Listen.
He's been agitating Dennis Jenkins the entire game.
Look, Fabian, look.
Is it real? Does it look believable? Oh, man. And the Academy Award.
And the Academy Award goes to, drum roll, Dennis Schroeder. Look at him. Look. Come on, bro. Now,
why is he waving his arm?
You better hope they don't review it and give you a flopping call. That right there seal a deal. Baby, what if they review it and give you a flopping call? Now you acting like you got karate chop. Like, come on, man. See, that's why I could be a referee. What calls reverse? We call a flopping foul on
Dennis Jenkins.
Right.
You are out of the game.
Now let's see what happens. This is a big swing right here. Cleveland up 6. Are they going to call just a regular foul? Or are they going to call a flagrant?
Remember, this is one of them calls where we always say, how come the defense, they get handcuffed in basketball? Anytime they say you foul somebody above, at the head, and no make contact with the ball, that wasn't a basketball play. What Dennis Jenkins did.
I agree.
I mean, it kind of was, because you do shove. They allow the offensive players to push off.
Here we go,
but
Fabian.
Why was that? Why was your arm all the way up there, bro? Yeah.
Here we go.
The extender.
Call stands. Offensive foul. I guess there's no flagrant. So a common offensive foul. Dennis Schroeder is out there changing the game. Turnover by Detroit. Jenkins with the offensive foul. Now let's see, Fabian, if Cleveland can push the lead to 8.
Detroit has how many turnovers? 11.
Ooh. Let's go, Cleveland.
Evan Mobley's going on Durant, attacking the basket. Both teams, I mean, every team in the league should be attacking the basket.
Yeah,
I think that's what they try to do with the kick and drive 3.
Good.
But
yo, can we see a replay?
If it's that blatant, you got to challenge it if you're Kenny Atkinson, because you want to get the lead to 10.
K lost that ball, man. Now maybe right before he lost the ball, Spider had his arm, but he lost that ball.
And he hit his knee. Like he smacked his knee.
And then they get an and 1. Just what I'm saying. You got to challenge that at that point. You got to challenge that.
But why did Evan Mobley jump that early?
I'm very surprised he won Defensive Player of the Year. Like
I was shocked.
Yeah, I'm very surprised.
I hated it. Everyone kept Brad was like, "Oh, bro, this is not." Same thing with Jaren Jackson in Memphis. I was like, "Don't get, he got talent, but what is Defensive Player of the Year? Yo, but he's all over the place and like doing what?"
Detroit not going away, y'all. Detroit is not going away. Lead cut to 5.
And this is how they came back against Orlando so many times in that series.
Yeah.
The difference was we didn't feel like Orlando had a guy with the skill set to pull through. And I seen some people saying Donovan Mitchell's not clutch. I disagree. As much criticism I have with Donovan Mitchell, I've seen him hit too many shots in crunch time.
There you go. I was just saying you need a big bucket by James Harden, and he finally gets them a bucket. 7-point ball game.
James Harden at the rim, sure. But James Harden step backs and no. He saw he had Tobias had him on him too, and he just cut him up.
Where's this defense that Mobley's supposed to be playing?
He can't guard B-ball Paul, bro. No disrespect, because I like Paul Reed, man.
Yeah, but you can't, like, for me, like Detroit can depend on Duren protecting the paint, right? Getting the big block, a big stop. You being a former Defensive Player of the Year, that's twice your guy scored on you. An and 1 and then a floater. When are you going to get the big stop? Like, this is a must win. And to me, Cleveland looks too conservative. They don't look like there's no pressure to win this game. You have Detroit on the ropes. Why are you not taking advantage?
And how come we don't see more Evan Mobley on Kay Cunningham? They're not that far apart from height. He's probably weaker than him, but you could bother Kay Cunningham shot more than anybody else on this court. I want to see that. Does he have 4 fouls? I think he might have 4 fouls though. Evan Mobley has 4 fouls. That's tough.
Just real quick, a quick sidebar. See Wembanyama last night?
Bananas. I was just talking about that earlier. Minnesota was trying to punk San Antonio that entire fourth quarter, and he didn't care. They just didn't care. It was a great game. It was a great game.
I'm gonna say this. That young man get one legit, I don't want to say vet, but somebody that's been in the league 6-7 years. Because he's playing with a whole bunch of young guys, so they're gonna make mental mistakes, right? They're gonna do some things that's gonna hurt them down the stretch. But if they get that one guy,
what about
it ain't
Fox?
It's nah. They get that one guy, they are a legit problem.
That's another East Blue truth Fabian was on point about. That Halliburton, De'Aaron Fox conversation. Dunzo. They're on a rival. Halliburton's different level. De'Aaron Fox, like, obviously, if Wemby had Tyrese Halliburton on his team, we're talking about a whole other. And now that we're on the sidebar still during the commercial break, I seen a couple of, how do you say that, potential scenarios that people made up about Indiana getting the #1 pick, getting AJ DeBanster. I seen another scenario where they said, yo, OKC could get the #1 pick and get AJ DeBanster. The NBA got to rig this thing so that OKC does not get that #1 draft pick.
Listen, I said it last year, Brooklyn, you can't have a New York team without a superstar. Last year, Brooklyn should have got that #1 pick. Cooper Flag should be in Brooklyn. They need a star. Like you said, they need to rig that thing. Give it to the teams, man, that really need it. Because some of these teams is like a waste of time. So, yeah, Fabian, I agree. If OKC can get any of them guys, whether it's Peterson, DeBanster, Boozer twin, Cup, like, if they can get any of them top 5, 6, 7 guys, that's insane. Insane.
My God. Duh.
It's a good ball game, though. It's a good ball game.
It's a competitive.
Yeah, listen, it's playoff basketball. It ain't in the 130s. You know what I mean? It's gritty, and it's going down to the wire. Detroit ain't going nowhere. Dennis Schroeder for 3. Dennis Schroeder.
How do you say 3 in German?
Shit. Get me Zap. And he's a pest on defense. Good D, Schroeder. Got Dennis Jenkins in jail. He ain't called bank.
Duncan Robinson. Yo, how do you Detroit fans really feel about Dennis Jenkins holding the ball that long for a lot of possessions? Are you okay with it because nobody else could do that?
Oh, my God. Take care of the basketball.
A lot of turnovers in his game for Cleveland, too.
Got to take care of the basketball.
2-possession game. Duncan Robinson getting defended. He's at the basket. Oh, Paul Reed gets fouled.
Told y'all.
JB Bickerstaff, he's looking to hover around, stay within 5 points so that you can get Cade and Durant back with a little bit of rest.
I mean, that last play, it's probably Dennis Schroeder's fault, but you got to get James Harden out of there, man. Even when they show the replay, right there, he's just watching while Detroit is rebounding. He's not even sticking his hand in the foul or nothing. You got to get James Harden off the court. He's at this point, he's a super liability, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Aaron says half the people in the chat is little New York ninjas.
Detroit ain't going nowhere. You could tell, Cleveland is starting to get fatigued. Eventually, they don't put Detroit out, man. You got to knock them out.
One by one, now knocks them out.
Let's see if James Harden can get something going. James Harden said move. Let's see if he gets something going.
Let it rain. Clear it out.
D-Wade with the pump fake for 3. No good. Detroit could tie it up or cut it to 1. Big possession right here for Detroit. They looking for Robinson. Ooh. Charging call. Yup. As Flea would say, Reed, a little too much dip on his chip. Right now, nobody should be running plays for Detroit unless it's Cade Cunningham. Let's see.
Paul Reed was wilding.
Donovan Mitchell had a wide open teardrop, passes it up. These dudes, man.
That's nasty because you could have made it a 2-possession game, dog.
Hey, Fabian, am I crazy?
No.
That look, right at it. That's a wide open.
You make it a 2-possession game. Are they scared to play defense? That's what that tells me, though. Because what did you want? A 3-point shot to make it so they need 2 3-pointers?
Jared Allen makes the first free throw. Fabian, if I was coach today, I couldn't see how I wouldn't be livid over there on that sideline, man, when I see plays like that. Just, man, go to the basket. You're either going to make it or Cade Cunningham is going to foul you. Jared Allen's second free throw is no good. So instead of 2, you get 1.
Exactly.
4 game.
The only thing beneficial about that is that you may be in the bonus sooner before the 2-minute mark. So
yeah,
that's the only thing you get out of it. But which I'm all for. But and Cleveland's been shooting bad from the free throw line all game, 59%.
Cade Cunningham, he's getting real comfortable with that midi.
See,
he's getting real comfortable with that midi.
Right, but this lead is at 2 instead of 3. So you had a 2-possession lead at 5 points instead of 4, and now any bucket the next Detroit bucket could either tie or take the lead.
Look how much time Cleveland taking off the clock. Donovan Mitchell with the pullback. No good. Detroit can tie it or take the lead. Cade Cunningham. 1 man. 1 good pass to to Thompson. Ooh. Good D, Cleveland. Tobias Harris for 3. Detroit takes the lead. Detroit takes the lead.
Had Donovan Mitchell hit that layup, this would be a tie game, but it's not. How about that? 101-100, Detroit on a 10-1 run in the last 2:20.
And I'm going to keep saying it. Why is James Harden out there? He's literally giving you 0.
Zippo.
Literally 0.
Dean Wade almost traveled. Donovan Mitchell, bad matchup.
Terrible.
Bad matchup. You switched and got all that to have Donovan Mitchell on a Saul Thompson. Then he drives again. He gets the foul call, but
that they lucky right there, Fabian. They lucky.
Bailout. And those are the plays that we see as a fan of a team. We go, yeah, not for nothing. We ain't doing nothing. We didn't get anything out of that play. There's no momentum there. Fabian, they bailed us out.
Saul Thompson has 4 fouls. Well, he just got 1. Cade had 4 fouls. It's 4 minutes, 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and no one has attacked Cade Cunningham or Saul Thompson yet.
Well, he just attacked the Saul Thompson.
Right,
so
well,
maybe
just now.
You know what? I got to take back what I said then, because for if that was the strategy, it just seemed accidental, in the words of Kobe Bean. It just seemed accidental to me. But the fact that he got a Saul on him and got the foul, he got what they wanted. And Durant is in there now with 4 fouls. Right? He has 4 fouls because Cade got 4, Saul got 4, Mobley got 5.
They just had to bring Mobley back in. Cleveland back up 1. Mobley being guarded Kay Cunningham being guarded by Mobley. Step back. Kay Cunningham dancing with it. Tween. Thompson in the corner. Air
What we just
ball.
said, we wanted Mobley on Cade, right? That's what I said.
Yep, you called it. Let's see now. Donovan Mitchell comes down. Ooh, Thompson out of nowhere. Get that out of here. But I like the idea. You see, he attacked Kay Cunningham. I like the idea.
I like it too, but Thompson had another idea.
That's what their athleticism is out of this world.
Bing. Oh my God. And the confidence which he does that with is just, he knows he could jump that high. Why would you try this on me? Ha! He's an anime character out there.
Strus. Tough shot. You just got back in the game. That was a tough shot. Tough shot. Cleveland, 1-point lead. Detroit with it can take the lead. Tobias Harris got the matchup he wants. The smaller Donovan Mitchell on him. Back him down. He missed the layup. He had the matchup, Fabian.
Donovan Mitchell has, if I'm not mistaken, he has a 7-foot wingspan. Unless that was a total lie, because I don't know.
Yeah, but he's little though, man.
Yeah. But I think that was Mobley lurking.
James Harden floater. That's his shot. Ooh, Jared Allen. Durin-esque. Ooh.
Oof.
They needed that.
Oof.
Duncan Robinson. They running him off that screen. Detroit is not going nowhere. Top ball game.
Duncan Robinson with the Reggie Miller.
Wow.
Who's that on Max Strus? That's his 5th then. Can you guys just replay the right replay?
Jared Allen, look, let's see. You gotta be kidding me. Jared Allen got fouled on that putback dunk too by Durin. That was a bad call just now too. I didn't see him. Yeah, he didn't extend. That mustache by Duncan Robinson is terrible too. If anybody know him, let him know that. Please cut that off. Trim that down. Tie ball game. Kay Cunningham calling out a play, y'all. He wants Donovan Mitchell on that switch. The little guard. Big rebound by Mobley. Big rebound. They getting what they want. They can't convert. Donovan Mitchell now. Ooh, step back. No good. Look at Max Strus fighting. Detroit bought basketball. Fabian, why do they settle for just tough shot after tough shot? You know how on fire you have to be to make that shot in that moment?
Donovan Mitchell, that's why I said earlier, the step backs look great, but it's still a bad shot. I don't know where people get that from. So this is a great shot. No. The game is tied, man. You just made it hard on yourself.
Oh, my God, Max Strus. Kay Cunningham with the turnover. Oh.
Wow.
What we just said a little while ago, Detroit will turn that ball over.
Cade will turn that ball over. And Maximum Strus. He stole a Cade Cunningham.
My Cade Cunningham. Donovan Mitchell with it. No call.
Wow.
No call.
They're letting them play.
Oh, my God. Kay Cunningham with 3 turnovers in a row.
He's tired.
He just turned it over again. Kay Cunningham, 3 turnovers in a row.
AllBall. Can I dare say it?
Wow.
Too much dip on Cade's chip.
Wow. James Harden, this is where you have to activate, bro. They need you. Donovan Mitchell is exhausted. Okay, you said move. This is where we need James Harden step back 3 or the float in the lane.
Let it rain. Clear it out.
He's being guarded by Tobias Harris. Tween. Step back. Step back. Did I call it? They need you for a big shot. Finally. 4-point ball game.
Now that's a step back that I'm talking about. It's not 30 feet away from the basket. It's a step back from 8 feet away. Put the pressure, on Tobias. What do you think this was?
Chat, do we got a ball game or what? Sorry if I'm yelling. I get excited. Fabian, this is NBA playoff basketball. Games under 100. Back and forth. You take the lead. No, I take the lead. Get the lead back. But Fabian, I got to ask you, if you're the Detroit Pistons coach, J.B. Bickerstaff, Cade Cunningham, 3 turnovers, crucial turnovers, back to back to back, 3-peat. Not only did Michael Jordan 3-peat, Kobe 3-peat, Cade Cunningham with the 3-peat turnovers. Fabian, talk to me.
Can't blame fatigue, but it's just Cade's been doing this, the whole year. 8 turnovers in this game. Remember, there was a stretch where he was averaging like 8 in the Orlando series.
Yeah.
So he's back to those shenanigans, and they're playing him really well. Play him one-on-one, fake the help, fall back to your defender or whoever you guarding on defense. That Max Strus inbounds steal was crazy. That was some NBA 2K business. Max Strus, you said it earlier. Where would Cleveland be if Max Strus was not a Cavalier?
Fabian, Cade Cunningham has 8 turnovers. He almost has half of his turnovers in less than a minute. Cade Cunningham has 8 turnovers. He has 3 in the last minute. 4-point ball game, 108-104. Detroit with the inbound.
He has more than half of Detroit's turnovers. Detroit has 15.
He has, wow. They right back to him, though. Being guarded by Strus. Cade Cunningham to the basket. Ooh!
I am man.
Cade Cunningham with a triple-double. 24, 10, and 10. Cuts the lead to 2. But James Harden said, hold up. I've been doing this. Duncan Robinson on me. Baby food. Tween. I see it. Boom, boom. Oh, my God. Oh! Tween. Excuse me. Floater. Nice. Cade Cunningham. Oh, my God. We got a ball game, y'all.
Vintage
Fabian.
James Harden. Cade. Big game Cade. Pulls up for 3. Jesus Louises. 110, 109. Here we go. Another thriller by the Pistons. They've been doing it all playoffs. Here we go.
Fabian, J.B. Bickerstaff fouled on purpose, got Duncan Robinson out of there for defensive purposes.
They had a foul to give, and he did that?
They had the foul to get Duncan Robinson out of there on defense because he is getting fried, lied, laid to the side, red beefy, baby. I ain't too lazy. Let's go. James Harden. Let's see if he can do it again, y'all. Being guarded by Tobias Harris. Jenkins is sneaking. James Harden tween. Step back for 3. And he's fouled. And they didn't call it. Activation, James the Beard Harden.
Vintage James. He responds to Cade, baby Bubba. We want 5. Give me game 5.
Wow.
We are alive. Give me game 5. We are alive. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
How do you not call a foul? He mugged him after the 3-point shot.
He shoulder blocked him. He hit him.
Bro, he mugged him. He said, well, give me everything you got on you.
Look at Jay's face, huh?
Wow.
Come on, ref.
James the Beard Harden. Fabian, 9 points in this quarter. A huge 3 by James Harden.
After answering K's 3. MVP, K.
But hold on, before that, the floater. Back to back. They had to get Duncan Robinson out of there. And Fabian, what we've been saying, the Orlando Magic laid out the blueprint. What were they doing in that series? Duncan
Not
Robinson,
scoring.
excuse
Not
me.
scoring.
Right, but I'm just saying.
Hold on. Orlando was
Yeah.
not scoring. What's Cleveland doing right now, AllBall?
Scoring. And what we said before this series, this ain't Orlando. Cleveland has firepower. If James Harden can activate alongside Donovan Mitchell and Wade and Strus can knock down shots, listen, this ain't the Orlando Magic. Of course, defensively, it's not even close. But you got great defense against great offense.
You know what we want to see here, AllBall. We called it, and for one possession, we saw it. Evan Mobley on Cade Cunningham.
Yes, that was huge. You called it. That was huge. That was huge.
Mobley.
Detroit out of timeouts. Detroit is out of timeouts. Cleveland has 2 timeouts left. 4-point ball game.
Duncan Robinson in there.
109. Yeah, they a shot.
Yeah, Duncan Robinson.
They have no timeouts. Duncan Robinson for 3, blocked by James Harden.
The bearded one.
Donovan Mitchell fouled by Cade Cunningham. Was that good defense by James Harden? As a Knicks fan, the gates has opened. Heaven has opened. Yes, that was good defense by James Harden.
We want 5. Give me game 5. We are alive. Give me game 5. Huh?
Y'all are gonna let OG the Juice Man get juiced? What?
Woo! Woo!
Let's go.
Donovan Mitchell.
Go.
You see this, my brother.
Wow. Great game.
Suge, where you at, Suge? We gotta talk, baby.
This free
we gotta
throw.
talk, baby, Bubba.
Offensive rebound by Cleveland. Dunzo.
We are alive. Give me game 5. We are alive. Give me game 5.
We are alive. Wow.
It's flickering. It's flickering. Huh?
Detroit Pistons fans, you have to be concerned with those turnovers by Cade Cunningham. Rap 920 said, I will be not watching no more games with y'all anymore. Hey, yo, big shout out Rap 920 chat. Y'all know we love y'all to death. Y'all see the Cash App, ABTV3. Y'all see the Instagram channel, AllBall TV 3_. Hit that like button, share, like, subscribe. Become a member. 7-point ball game, 15 seconds left, 109-116. Detroit has unraveled in front of our eyes. Game over, y'all. Cleveland Cavaliers have now made this a series. Instead of being down 3-0, it is now 2-1, and they can tie it up the next game at home. Wow. All this time we preparing for Detroit. Detroit, handle y'all business. We handle ours. Y'all want our matchup so bad. Y'all, this look like deja vu. Last season, our Knicks, we looked forward to that Boston Celtics matchup and forgot about Indiana. Has Detroit wanted the Knicks so bad, they forgot what's in front of them? Handle y'all business, because we handling ours. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, ball. They made it a game. Cleveland was up 17 at the half. Up as much as 17 in the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Detroit made a crazy comeback. Harden had a great second quarter. Ended the fourth quarter here. He wasn't playing any games, man. He wasn't playing any games. Let's go to the charts.
Wow.
Quick review.
Wow.
Quick review of the ball game. Why not? Why not? Cleveland wins 116-109. We are alive. Give me game 5. Detroit's a 1 seed. Cleveland's a 4th seed. 1 + 4 = 5. We are alive. 116-109. You see it there. Cleveland up by 7. They win by 7. That's right. Yeah. Asor Thompson. The scoreless one. 9 points, 7 rebounds, Heck of a defender, though. He was doing his thing out there defensively, but it wasn't enough. 21 points to Tobias Harris. He was doing his thing, man. But he did have 20 when he hit the free throws. That's what happened to him because he had a great sequence at the end of the third quarter. Scored like 5 points in a row, going bananas, setting up the fourth quarter classic over here in Detroit. This feels way better, by the way, sidebar, than any Detroit-Orlando game that was close. Boy, was that a snooze fest. This one, they brought some superstars out. 27 points for Cade Cunningham. 27-point triple-double. Excuse-moi.
Don't
10
forget
rebounds,
don't forget 8
10
turnovers.
assists. I was getting there. 27 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 8 turnovers. Damn near a bad quadruple-double. He also shot 10 of 27 from the field. 10 of 27 from the field. Him and Dennis Jenkins combined for 11 of 32. Ew.
Dennis Jenkins with deuce. Ugh.
Yuck. Dennis Jenkins was a minus 28 in this ball game.
We won't be seeing no mean mug from Dennis Jenkins today, I bet. No. Hold on, Fabian. Go back up to the Detroit stat line, right? Duren, he didn't even have a double-double. Terrible numbers. What he got there? 11 points. How many rebounds? 4. That is unacceptable.
Against Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, you can't get 10 rebounds, you punk.
That is unacceptable. And I have to ask y'all, where is the best rim protector in the NBA, Beef Stew? Where was his effect on the defensive end?
Well, when you play 9 minutes in the ball game,
the best defender, the best rim protector can only get 9 minutes?
B-Ball Paul had more minutes than him, 9 minutes and 46 seconds. And B-Ball Paul Reed had 11 points, 4 from the field. He ain't playing with you. 35 points for Donovan Mitchell on the Cleveland side. He was doing his thing, 2 of 8 from 3. Too many of those, my guy. What you doing over there? 13 and 24, like I said. 10 rebounds for Donovan Mitchell. Oh, kidding me? Damn. Him and Cade Cunningham are going at it. He hears the murmurs. I'm not in your class. I'm not in your class. Watch this. 18 points for Jared Allen, 7 of 9 from the field. Couple of dunks that was tremendous. Evan Mobley had a couple of dunks in the first half that was spectacular. 11 points for Dennis Schroeder off the bench, and he was a pest. He drew a couple of fouls that turned this game around, to be honest, and that kept them in the winning side of things. But the focus must be on big game James Harden. 19 points, 7 assists, and today he had 8 made field goals compared to the 3 turnovers. He did not have more turnovers than made baskets. Finally producing. And here we go with the shots. You see it there. They had a mountain, and they let it up. But they closed it out. The rebounding edge goes to Detroit, 49-47. The assist edge is 23 Pistons to the 22 of the Cavaliers. The Pistons had 12 steals. Cleveland was just not holding on to the ball. I don't know how they won this game. 3 steals for the Cleveland Cavaliers, 7 blocks for them. Detroit had 4. Both teams had 15 turnovers, but you know Cade had 8 of them. So that was major, including Max Strus stealing an inbounds pass from Cade Cunningham, making it look like NBA 2K and scoring a basket, making it a 4-point swing. Big things out there. 58% from the field, Cleveland shot to Detroit's 45. 37.5% for Cleveland to Detroit's 36 from the 3-point line. And Detroit had 81% from the free throw line. Cleveland has 64. Points in the paint, Detroit had 60 to Cleveland's 54. Second chance points, Detroit Pistons had 19 to Cleveland's 11. Fast break points, Detroit and edged out Cleveland's 11-10. All ball. Where we at with it? How you feel about this game, man?
Detroit, they got to realize y'all was just in a dogfight against Orlando, right? Y'all was down 3-1 and had to come back and win in 7 games. That should be concerning, right? And you handle your business at home. But tonight, think about this. Y'all lost, and Donovan Mitchell was the lead rebounder for Cleveland, right? So James Harden down the stretch, big 9 points. Kate, we said this if Tobias Harris is going to be your second best player, that is not good for y'all. It's just not. Those turnovers by Cade Cunningham, he has been doing this for both playoff series now, right? Duren gets lost. Jenkins, 2 points, unacceptable, right? So I really think Detroit, and we said this before this series, Cleveland is going to make a run. And I won't be surprised if this goes 6 or 7 games. I said I'll take Cleveland in 7. Now, for me, you know, that front court is weak from Cleveland. But Detroit, they're going to let you in the game. So I don't understand how, you know, Detroit Pistons fans are not a little worried. It's not like y'all swept Orlando or y'all gentlemen swept them, right? Y'all was down 3-1. And now y'all showing the same traits from that first series. Y'all just showed it tonight. So if I'm a Pistons fan, I'm really concerned. And we all said James Harden can win you 1 or 2 games. Who's not to say he can't win the next game? And then now it's 2-2, right? So for me, Detroit is getting exposed. For if they do meet us in the Eastern Conference Finals, we have a lot to look at and we have a lot going in our favor. Like I said, Tobias Harris been solid. But if you run Cade Cunningham down to the ground and you're not getting nothing from Duren, and now you got to rely on Duncan Robinson and Tobias Harris to be your best players, this is the results. Cade Cunningham being exhausted, back-to-back turnovers, coughs up the game. So now instead of being up 3-0, now it's a series, it's 2-1. So this is the first time that Detroit has this pressure on them, right? So it seems like it's starting to get to them a little bit.
First time in this series, it felt like, I mean, it was some of that in the second quarter, but I think a lot was made with the Orlando Magic in the first series, the first round of the playoffs for Detroit. I mean, I can't overlook that. I can't overlook that at all, ball, because you know, regardless of what point in the playoffs, Detroit is in number 1 seed. They gotta keep their eyes on the prize, baby bumper. The regular season is wrapped and the NBA playoffs are finally here. And there's no better way to cash in on the high-flying hoops action than prizepicks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on prizepicks. So don't pass up your next shot with prizepicks and get $50 instantly with lineups when you play your first $5. Do it live. 2026 NBA Finals sweepstakes. Pick live squares during the NBA playoffs, and you could win a trip for 2 to the NBA Finals. To enter, you must make a $5 lineup with at least one live NBA player pick during any part of the 2026 NBA playoffs. Live player picks are picks made after a game is already in progress. Download the app today, the PrizePicks app today, and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, a preferred partner of the NBA. You see it there, y'all. PrizePicks, we in the mix. ABTV3 is the cash app. We got super chats. We'll get to that in a second because y'all know Max Strus out here, all ball. He was giving an effort like he was on a damn Pistons. He plays like a real baller. He didn't give up. The amount, just what he did, the pressure that he put. He caused 2 turnovers in that fourth quarter on Cade Cunningham. On 2 inbounds passes.
Huge.
He didn't remember. You say that Cade should have bounced past him to get the ball going, to get the ball inbounded. But Cade threw the ball at the back of the backboard, turned the ball over on one play in the fourth, and then Cade also threw the ball up a little. I don't know what he was thinking, trying to get the ball past Max Strus. And Cleveland obviously turned things around. This guy, without Max Strus, you know, I saw, of course, James Harden had a big end of the fourth quarter. Donovan Mitchell had a great game. But without Max Strus, I really don't think they win this ball game. The energy he showed, no, he's not shooting, lights out 50% from the field. But him doing what he's doing, just the energy he's providing and the competitiveness, the edge that he brings to the table, can't be mad at it. That's my white brother. I got to big him up, man.
Yeah.
So Detroit, though, again, the problem got to be all ball. It's all Cade Cunningham. It's all him. He's probably tired. It will have to be, it's a 4 wins you're asking for in the playoffs in another series where he has to be airtight, focused. That's tough. That's tough. We know, I don't care how great these players are. You can name the greatest of all of them. None of them play like that for four games in a row. All of them needed help. And he doesn't have that second guy, that second star. That's tough. There is no second star right now for Detroit. I don't care what you Pistons fans say. Durant is not a star yet. If he's going to be one, that's later on down the line. Currently, presently constituted, he's not that guy.
But if he is, he's not playing like it. Right? If he is a star, he's not playing like it. But also, Fabian, Detroit has to be careful. This Cleveland roster is better than Detroit roster. It's just Cleveland has to put it together. It's the same thing with Orlando. This Detroit roster, after Tobias Harris and Duren, tell me where you going. Cleveland has Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, a former defensive player of the year, Jared Allen, Strus is solid. They got Wake. Bro, Cleveland has a better roster. It's just that they got to put it together correctly. Detroit needs to be careful. You was just down 3-1. This is not Orlando. They have firepower. And we can say what we want about Donovan Mitchell not getting out of the second round and blah, blah, blah. But listen, he's going to attack, and he's a scoring machine. I just think that Detroit needs to humble themselves and understand the moment. Y'all ain't did nothing yet. So stop acting like y'all the big bad wolf. Like y'all had an opportunity to go up 3-0. Y'all took the lead in the fourth quarter. James Harden was struggling. Donovan Mitchell just taking bad shot after bad shot. Their big men didn't even have double-digit rebounds. But down the stretch, they walked y'all down in Cade Cunningham. But I got to give him props. But at the same time, can't completely blame it on him. Duren, unacceptable. 11 points, 4 rebounds. It's unacceptable. Jenkins, mean mugging, 2 points. So for me,
and being a backup point guard like you are, part of that minus 28 that you got, Dennis Jenkins, is because you elbowed Dennis Schroeder in the neck, turning the ball over, holding on to the ball for way too long. Your job is to make sure that the game is maintained or you get a lead while Cade Cunningham doesn't have the ball in his hands. How are you making the game easier for Cade Cunningham to get the ball to Jalen Duren and all that? He's up and down, but he's more down than he is up. I don't see him having great playoff games so far. He have a couple of shots here and there, but you can't turn the ball over like that in the fourth quarter.
That's unacceptable. Three straight times. That's bad. But for me, it goes to this team is a little too cocky and have too much confidence. Bro, they haven't done anything yet. I see Rap 920. Yeah, I see you through my peripherals, whatever you say it. We ain't calling y'all the big bad wolf. We calling you that because that's how y'all act. That's how y'all carry yourselves. And y'all need to bring it down a notch and understand you got to play basketball. Y'all ain't the team that is going to just run through everybody like OKC. OKC is former champions. They have the former MVP, right? Y'all don't have that. So if y'all think y'all just going to walk down Cleveland and think y'all going to sweep them, nah. And tonight showed it. The pressure's on. Cade Cunningham has to, you cannot turn the ball over 3 times in a row, Fabian. You cannot do it.
At all. Oh, ball. It was a great game.
Tomorrow, 3:00. Knicks. Philly. Are we going to sweep and close them out?
Yes. I hate to kill the suspense. We thinking for your 2, was it Franks? In German, that means something different, guys. New York for an easy Sunday. See you tomorrow. Shout out to Germany. Speaking to Deutsch. Aaron, thank you for your $4.99. Mitchell and Harden had great games, and we only lost by 7. We're fine. Knicks going against the JV of the NBA. We good, Detroit. Pistons in 5. OG scared. There goes Aaron coping again. Cade Nolan turnovers killed us at the end. We good. Stu hurt, little ninja. He looks hurt. Marcus Warren, Detroit Magnet Ball. Aaron says, OG, stop it, bro. You was just saying the series is over. What you say after games hold no weight? Why would we be nervous? We lose a game, it happens. Y'all ain't did ish either. Pistons in 5. Detroit. Aaron's holding it down. OJ, you the only one that said this was a sweep, not us.
Hey, Aaron, you don't get it yet? You don't see the Jedi mind trick? Y'all don't get me yet? See? That's how I know I'm good. Don't believe nothing I ever say. Don't. You forgot I said Cavs in 7? Just like I call Philly in 7? Just like we called Orlando's going to be a difficult matchup for y'all, and y'all should have lost? See? You acting like the Detroit Pistons, acting like you ain't like acting like you did something. Okay. Pressure on now.
The pressure is on. 3 p.m. Mañana.
No, 3:30. Do you have time before the game tomorrow? Anytime in the afternoon?
I don't know. It's Mother's Day. We'll see.
Well, I jump before about a half an hour. I kind of want to discuss what does this mean for the Knicks? Can Cleveland push it? You know what I mean? Let's hear let's hear any updates with OG, see what's going on. But I definitely want to talk to some of our Knicks guys and Detroit people to see, how do they feel with now Cleveland stretching this series out. That helps us get, much healthier. But happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Hope everybody have a great weekend. Let's go, Cleveland. Let's go, Cleveland.
I forgot my song already. 5 Alive. Be alive. 3:30 tomorrow. Next rehab. The sweep is upon us. Get your brooms.
AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
Deja un like, comentario.
Y suscribe.